Actually never heard one mic on.
No?
No, he doesn't have... He's not mic'd.
Okay, how about now?
Hello?
Oh, hey, Greg's here.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here.
Do you know who T.I. is?
Did Paris?
Yeah, he just announced his album that comes out Q4 this year is his last album. He's retiring.
Wow.
Yeah. Called Death of the King. Because his first big album was King, and now he's been the king of the South so long, and he takes shots at the king. These are the things I want to talk about today. Nothing else is in the news.
He's better than RZA.
I know you've got a Wu-Tang vendetta.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Greg v. the Tang.
You can suck it, RZA.
Rank all the members of Wu-Tang.
That was such a curveball.
Ice-T.
Yeah, he's a big fan.
Definitely a Wu-Tang member.
Ice Cube.
All the ices.
My Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla Ice.
Isn't there like an artist right now? Ice something.
Ice Spice.
Yeah, the Ice Spice.
With all the
Dentine
poop
Ice.
bars.
Yeah, we should get a group of the rappers all ice based and call them Arizona. The big Arizona group.
Arizona Ice Tea Gang, yeah.
That's right.
I see you. I see you, Portis.
We gotta reclaim the word ice.
Yeah, we do.
That's the mission.
Help us take it back, people.
I wish there was like news to talk about
People
today.
who aren't here yet, because we're not actually on camera yet.
It's crazy. Next week we're getting Dune and Spider-Man. Like it's gonna be such a crazy week. Until then, we just gotta hang out.
You know what else is crazy?
What? I heard we're getting the Dune and Spider-Man trailers next week.
It's crazy that, ladies and gentlemen,
what are we doing right
boys
now?
and girls,
I don't get the bit.
your Southern California Rio Rejects!
Woo, woo.
Look at these two.
What's going on, people? What's going on? This is Greg's podcast, boys. Oh,
Coming to you
gee.
live from
what's up,
94.5.
everybody? Yeah, we're talking to the mic. We lower our voice because we're doing microphone stuff. Anyway.
Oh no, one of your lights fell down.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Was it mine?
Yeah, it's not lighting up the
podcast
corner any longer.
Never goes according to plan.
That's where it goes. Pointed at the tree, Coy. Pointed at the tree.
Back to formula.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Well, if you guys didn't catch our Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer reaction, that is live right now. And as stated in that video, we would go do our live stream today. Normally, we do these every Friday, generally. We've been mixing it up lately.
There's been news.
There's been news.
Is this in lieu of Friday?
What does that mean?
Like, are we? Is this
Instead
in
of.
addition to or replacing?
Lose the name of a Mortal Kombat character.
In Liu Kang of Friday.
Yes.
Spelled the same.
Yeah, it's in lieu of Friday.
Okay. And there's the word of the day.
It's in Liu Kang of Friday. And
In Louis Tan of.
In Louis Tan of Friday.
Koyan!
I think he's going to become Kenshi. Anyway,
Ooh.
so we didn't get an opportunity to really break down the trailer in depth. And then, of course, whatever you guys want to ask us, Super Chat Streamlabs are always welcome. We never end a stream without going through every single one of them. It's Koi's fiance's birthday today.
And I am here and underslept.
So keep them Super Chats coming so that way he never gets to see his fiance today.
I don't want
we never end a stream.
She's got a day off.
Just-
I don't.
Yeah, no, man. No, you woke up at, what time did you wake up?
4:30. Because when you texted me, I was already up. You're like, oh, it dropped early. I was like, I thought it'd be 4:11.
Yeah, I heard it was at 4. I was like, oh, that's ridiculous.
That was the rumor that it was going to drop at 4:11.
Good on,
It was.
good on Soups, though.
Ridiculous is a very relative term in these studios here.
That's true. That's true. This morning really felt like rejects of old. Like it felt like when we were in the old place, and it'd be like, oh, the sun's not up. I got to drive. Gotta go see Greg pre-dawn.
I prepared. I slept in the shirt.
Yeah.
And I also
I went to bed at 9:30.
I also got my tea bags ready, my green tea, my digestive tea. I don't have any calories or any food in me at all right now, but I was like, I'm gonna be ready, and I felt all right. and I'm slowly but surely crashing. Anyway, guys, let's get to it. John, you want to pull up that trailer?
Sure enough.
And maybe maybe we could talk about the Oscars. I want to. I'll take a random opportunity to talk about the Oscars later on.
Okay.
Because I think I care about them again.
Oh, we should talk about that because that's news.
I didn't. And then one thing happened, and I went, oh, my God, do I care? Have you seen Challengers?
Yeah.
Remember at the end? Sorry to spoil this for everyone when Zendaya's like, come on. I felt that.
That was you with the Oscars.
I was like, I don't care about this. And then one thing happened. I was like, come on.
Coney, thanks for bringing Greg back to the Oscars.
I think I like it. It was like right towards the end.
Oh, I'm excited for this moment.
I think I care about the Oscars.
It's a good tease for later in this episode. And I want to talk Dune as well, but Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Greg really cared when they split those 2 short documentary Oscars.
It was a good
Yeah,
bit. Not a
like
bit, but it
fun.
was a good, well-handled bit. Like the fact that Camille, like, effortless.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a Spider-Man trailer, and I'm sitting here trying not to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So I think we can, unlike last time, I think we can maybe play the audio.
Oh, we're going to risk it?
Are we able to?
Yeah. I mean, scrubbing, it won't always be present the way you hope it will, but
Yeah, this would have been a good thing for me to ask you beforehand.
You know.
we have it if you want me to just like play it normally.
Yes.
Or
wanna
if you
play
want
pause?
weird,
Play pause.
Okay.
like if you want that weird audio, then we can see about that.
And Coy, you can, of course, instruct the pause.
Okay, because I even noticed a visual joke that I wanted to point out, but there were so many things happening on the trailer. But there's a really funny visual joke in this.
All right, let me just fix you because you're all the way over on the other side of the frame now. Okay, cool.
Can you see can they see the trailer right now? The image that we're looking at?
No, I will pull you up. Just I have to fix you because Koi's on the other side of the frame now.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you guys lean, it changes everything.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
There we go. There we go.
You're great.
Splitting the difference.
You're so money. All right, we're on. People can see you guys.
Okay, and they can see that.
They can see you. They can see the trailer. They can see all that.
But first thought I have before we even press play is I love that the first image of Spider-Man in New York, which is something fans have been asking for forever, is one of the most, I think, of New York as the iron beams and all the steel workers working on that one iron beam, and they do the inversion of that with Spider-Man on the iron beam, but upside down. Like that, to me, is such an iconic New York.
Yeah, it is. It's such a dick move, isn't it?
Yeah.
Those workers work so hard to
and
put
they're
that
sitting
together.
on the other end of this beam.
There he is. No, this is a beautiful opening shot. This is a kind of shot that I think you could really take for granted. Like when you
Look at that.
I love how when you go back. Can you go back to the very first frame of it, John? Like the very, very first frame. Like I think this right here is just an amazing, beautiful still, because you have the web splat right in the foreground of the shot. The upside down city to indicate that he's upside down right now. Like this is just such a beautiful shot.
It reminds me of Spider-Verse, but live action. Like that feeling of scope and wonder and awe, but this is Tom Holland actually sitting upside down.
Yeah. Today, let's do our best to not go after John Watts' direction.
I like John Watts' Spider-Man movies.
I do too.
Okay. But the internet's going to be like, I've never liked them.
They will. And I think I like
They
those
only made $1
ones.
billion.
I liked Homecoming, and I love No Way Home quite a bit. And I like Far From Home gets a lot of slack, but I like Far From Home. In terms of camera work, though, and direction, I feel like this trailer kind of outdoes everything we saw in the John Watts movies. There's some great ones in No Way Home, but just like this shot right here, oh my goodness. I don't feel like we'd ever see a shot like
I
that.
think Spider-Man in New York is already something that's elevating everything for me.
Sure.
Like he's my guy in New York. I go to New York and I look up still to this day as an adult. Like to me, I look for Spider-Man. Like I know he's not there, but it's a beautiful, like to me, that's what New York is. So having him back, this shot, yes.
I do know what you mean. When I'm in New York, I do look at the walls and I
Yeah.
imagine Spider-Man.
It's like a
running around.
daydream I do.
It is
And
a
I
daydream.
get it's not like a real thing, but it's wonderful to just be in a city and be like, this is where Spider-Man would live.
I know what you mean. And because of the Godzilla 1990s movie, whenever I'm on a ferry, I
Yes.
imagine Godzilla coming out.
Madison Square Garden, I legit think of the Hank Azaria movie.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're adults.
We're grown men. Let's keep this going.
And then the way this is one seamless movement that loops around, and this to me shows the physicality of casting Tom Holland. Actual acrobat, doing an acrobat move. That guy goes into a split, pulls himself up in a suit that isn't CGI in one shot. Like, only Tom Holland. Like, this way you cast Tom Holland.
Let's go back a little bit, John. God, that fucking... on IMAX, that shot will be so freaking awesome. That provides the tingle in my feet right there.
Like that is so high.
Peter Tingle.
Peter Tingle.
And his mask looks amazing. The new face shell's immaculate. The fact that it's an actual suit.
I love the details too, that you could actually see the cars on the street.
Is where it sliced.
All right.
Wow, that was a while ago.
Well,
Go back to cars in the street and
All
let's
right.
break it down a little quicker.
Damn, that was so long
We'll
ago.
speed break
Oh
down.
my God.
I wasted so much breath.
That was about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Apologies, everyone.
sorry, gang. I'll grab a third screen for
No,
this.
John. No.
Well, for future.
No,
I'll grab a
John.
third screen.
No. Everyone, especially Coy, take a breath. He's about to lose his temper. We're going to do even better this time.
Ready.
So, guys, there were cars on the street. A lot of cars. I don't know if you've been in New York City. There's a lot of traffic. And that's what I was talking about before. Then I went on a tangent about why does someone buy a car in New York City? It just seems better to do public transportation. Public transportation is the only way you really want to commute around New York. Boston included, Chicago,
Boston's
I hear.
a walking city. You don't really need a car.
You don't need a car.
You're about to find out.
People who drive cars in New York, they're always mad, very upset. And that's what I pretty much talked about for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So
nothing
then
else.
Why don't
We
we
actually
pick,
stayed in this frame.
Let's pick up after that. Then what did we talk about? Let's move on to the trailer.
I'm not sure whether or not you heard me say this, but I was commending the casting of an actual acrobat in Tom Holland who can do many feats of strength. It is actually much harder to go from an inverted position, do the splits, lower yourself down all with one hand, and that is the power of casting a person who can actually just put on the suit. I also love that the suit is more traditional. It is a cloth suit, and you cast a man like this that can do it, and you have this practical shot allowing us to use the power of Tom Holland and into the next frame.
Coy, this is not just about dispelling information.
No.
Okay? I want you to
about
I want
cars.
you to connect with me.
Okay, let's talk
All right?
about
I see
the
you-
web shooter.
I see
Remember
you
the 10
doing this
minutes I
thing
spent on the web
where
shooter?
You're just
Remember that?
Vamping,
Yeah.
and like spitting out
tell
the
you.
information just to get the information out.
Let me tell you about
But
the web
we
shooter
should
theories.
be connecting.
Okay, you
right
see his
now.
web shooter right there?
What about the fucking web shooter?
All right, so
Coy?
this is actually unprecedented.
Why is it unprecedented?
Web
Coy?
shooters traditionally are under the suit, and it's usually the thing that goes in the palm of his hand that you connect like this. In some continuities, there's a few artists that drew it like this or even like this, but this is traditionally how you do the web shooter right here. You got a little sensor here, thwip, and then it comes out in through a small hole in the actual suit itself. Here,
said hole.
I did. Here we have the web shooter externally. What's been interesting lately is very recently, John Romita Jr. and Joe Kelly have been on the new run of Amazing Spider-Man. Zeb Wells was on the run for a very long time. When they announced Joe Kelly, they tried to make a big to-do of John Romita Jr. being back in the book more consistently. John Romita Jr. is one of the most iconic Spider-Man artists of all time. He's been in the book for about 30 years. His father, John Romita Sr., was one of the first artists after Steve Ditko. I think he was the third or fourth artist back in like 1968 or 9.
That's
way
good
back in the day.
information to have right now. Thank you.
It's about to be relevant.
Pertinent.
It's about to be relevant.
It's pertinent.
So John Romita
Hold
Sr.
on to that, people.
Then his son, John Romita Jr., have been tied to this character forever, since the character was invented. So John Romita Jr. being on the character is a big deal. Spider-Man has never had external web shooters. Scarlet Spider has shown the cartridges outside of the wrist. He even had little leather
shit.
things on his ankles. So for the first time ever, with this new Spider-Man run, they've been drawing the external cartridges, which I thought was really interesting in timing with this movie going into production. So I thought when we saw those Glasgow photos, these cartridges would be CGI the other way around. I didn't think it would just be the under wrist part. Now we have confirmation that is that, which leads me to believe the organic webbing we get teased later here is going to be then used through this device to allow for the science and the mechanics to be aimed. So I think the webbing comes out and then his science acumen is able to guide it using these shooters.
You know what? Let's go back to you just like spitting out the information. That was very long.
That was long.
And I cannot listen to that for a third time.
You want to talk about cars? Keys to the cities?
People are just constantly honking their horn in
Just
New York
crazy. It's so
City when it's
stressful.
like, it's your fault you chose to drive this
You
vehicle.
can't leave the city without a car, though. Do people ever go to Jersey, Greg?
The
How
amount
they-
of
what are they gonna
times
do?
I see people honk their horns
loud there.
at pedestrians.
It's real
When
stressful.
it's like jaywalking is legal.
Greg's
here.
like, I'm walking here.
I'm walking.
I'm going to use
here.
that in a skit one day.
Yeah,
And you're going to
this
judge
is
me
a
for it.
very niche callback. Extremely niche.
That's how we get awards. Gemma awards.
Hey, what's going on that phone here? Clearly,
They're
I'm
getting
good
a
at
lot of
acting like we've
likes.
never talked about this before.
They have over 3,000 likes. They have
Zoom in and enhance.
Zoom in and
John.
enhance.
All right,
John,
all right.
zoom in
Here
and
we go,
enhance.
Here we go. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Whoa.
Okay, everyone. Okay,
Oh,
look, this
man.
was the gripe that I was having. I know Eric Voss is live right now with 8,000 people watching him, but you 800 people are not going to get commentary as good as this.
Never.
This to me, if I was to see this on someone's social media page, I would assume this to be a bit of a bot situation, a BOT situation here, because the ratios on this video are way off here. It's got about 1,000, it looks like 1,500 shares,
Yep.
35 retweets, 35 comments, and like 2.8. It's either K or M.
Either way, far outweighing 35 comments.
If with that many shares too.
Also, what are they talking about that's warranting that many shares?
What are they talking about? And this ratio, yeah, this is not a good visual. These numbers are all way off here. All right. I'm not someone who's a social media expert, but I know a bullshit situation when I see one. Are they running like a social media page
They
together?
paid for these views.
They definitely do. It's the bots from Superman crossover amalgam universe monkeys.
Do you think they're running a social media page together?
I'm wondering
because I'm getting influencer vibes from Ned in this whole trailer.
what I'm curious about is in Spider-Man comics, the newspaper is really important. I wonder if there's going to be an element of media that is Ned, and that maybe Spider-Man does something down the line for a job that involves media.
Well, they had Jay Jonah being kind of like an Alex Jones type of
Right.
personality in the prior one, which works really well for Jay Jonah. And you're
I'm wondering if
implying-
Ned does something in the media that down the line gets Peter Parker a job.
What do you think of his glasses?
I think he looks intentional.
He looks like he should be working at like Ralph Lauren or something.
Yeah,
You know what I
They're stylish. Also,
Yeah.
Jacob Batalon looks very svelte. Did the work.
Oh, Jacob Batalon. He's so nice.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
He's a
We
sweetheart.
talked to him at the premiere. All the three of us.
We did, all
Yeah.
three of us. We really
We were like, Jacob Batalon, we love you.
love you, Pinoy. And then let's go to the next shot of Tom Holland looking at the phone. You got this, John. The power of the scroll in the palm of your hands.
Oh,
can-
it's because we're zoomed in.
I was like,
There
Just-
you go.
There it is.
Normal.
Good
and
frame,
we
good
can-
frame.
And,
Got-
and we can continue.
So,
scrolling.
okay, too fast. It's too fast.
Who
John,
are we?
I want you to take 3 deep breaths, close your eyes. All right. So, this shot right here, there's so many shots in this trailer that I do feel like are very much traditional Spider-Man, but for the modern day isms, like I'm only still on Brand New Day, the comic book. Like
It's hundreds of issues,
I know,
dude.
There's
It's
so,
like
there's so many. It's
160
so
something.
fucking long.
yeah.
But a shot like this, there's the ironic juxtaposition of Peter Parker versus Spider-Man is laced throughout this trailer. Like Spider-Man now in this shot is having the joyous on top of the rooftop type of experience that Spider-Man gets to do. But the loneliness and very much relatability of a guy pining over his ex, it's been 4 years, and the yearning to reconnect after all these years with the same two people. Like, it's kind of nuts how it's been so many years and there's no indication that he's made any new friends in these 4 years. He's still pining after the same two people.
It feels very Peter Parker No More to me. And so Spider-Man No More is amazing. Spider-Man number 50, that iconic cover of the trash, the suit. And then there's been runs where it's been kind of the inversion of that, where Peter Parker is not the option for this person. And I
Right.
feel like when you get rid of someone's identity to everyone he's ever known, that kind of happens. So I'm
Yeah.
really curious to see Spider-Man, being given the key to the city, Peter Parker not being really known anywhere. That's going to be really interesting. And I think the
Yeah.
next shot, the laundry shot, really conveys that.
All right, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going.
Oh.
Someone in the
and-
chat is asking, why does it look like it relates with an old TV? It's called the John effect. We like the John effect.
That's just to help in case they decide to pull some trickery with the copyright.
Yeah.
Just
Because
to
that's
avoid
ours.
avoid chicanery.
So this shot is Zendaya's from the show Euphoria,
Yep.
as you can see right here. You see MJ is really coked out right now.
4 years, man. People change.
4 years, man. If only it seems like when she knew
No.
Peter, she was
She was so
clean, man.
wholesome,
She
man.
had her life together.
Went to college, became
Something-
another
She's
person.
trying to fill that void with drugs now. Anyway, What's she saying here, John?
I can't.
That's good dialogue. Let's
Yep.
keep it going.
I can't.
He asked if she's the happiest she's been. Say you're not.
Yeah.
She said I can't. So she is the happiest.
Come on, pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
No, they're too happy.
So I love that pause because it seems like he's being. Is the trailer implying? I know we're going to talk about the mask and everything in a second. Is the trailer implying that because of this social media post, that is his catalyst to going and inserting himself back into their lives? Like, oh, she's clearly not happy. Something feels like it's missing. Maybe it could be me. Do you think?
Oh no, I think she is happy. He asked it. Pretend you're not the happiest you've ever been. I can't. Like she's happy.
It seemed like a very sardonic, not a true,
She's smart.
sincere.
MJ's very sardonic.
I know, but it didn't. I feel like she's
I
not
think
happy.
she's happy.
Do you think she's
I
actually
think
happy?
she's happy.
No.
And he's giving them space because she's happy. It's his not being in their life that he's going to blame himself for them being happy.
But-
He's going to think they're succeeding because he's not in their life because he's Spider-Man.
But do you think in real life that they're actually happy?
Like as actors or
Like
as
Tom Holland and
individuals. I
Zendaya.
think they're very happy. I think
Did you
Tom's
see their
enjoying
wedding?
all the fake photos.
That wasn't fake. It was
Oh
real.
yeah, they were real. I think Tom Holland, the man, brought a mask to his wedding because that's a person that's normal to do.
it was
same
Jim
mall-
Carrey.
Yeah,
Guys.
the same people that think that Jason Momoa is marrying them believe those are real wedding photos, or Brad Pitt, or any of those AI crazinesses that people want to believe. Anyway,
There's no need to tear me down.
I'm just saying you shouldn't believe that Momoa was there. I told you it wasn't him.
It looked good.
Yeah, that's a Jacob Batalon
So-
joke too, because Nova King. I love the eggshell, the shell mask here because
We're
we've-
taking longer to go through this than before.
we did so much.
We
I-
have that recorded, so the actual
No.
we have all options.
No,
available to us.
no, John. We're doing this. This is the new format. We're gonna take 2 hours to go through this 2 minutes.
I want to see my fiance on her birthday.
You don't get to today, Coy.
So this mask
I'll call on you.
is beautiful because in most superhero media in the 2020s, the CGI, nanotech, and whatnot makes it so you never see them pull their mask on or off directly in one shot. This shows not just the incredible shell, but also that this is actually a tangible suit for every single beat. And then right as it's completely on, it goes CGI for him to jump. So this is
I
incredible.
think it is this.
You think it's
frame,
right there?
as you because you can see like the shadow changes a little bit in the definition.
Oh, I see.
I think it goes from real suit to CG right there.
Now you were really pointing that out prior. Does it bother you?
No, it's just a thing I'm aware that they do, and I'm like, I have to imagine that for this falling shot, they probably would want to go to CG after that. And if they're making that mask seamless with the rest of the costume, that would just be my guess.
Let's go back a little bit. I love the reflection as he's falling, and you could see. Anytime a VFX artist pays attention to details like that, like little light reflections or any type of mirror effect, where it's something that could easily be foregone. It's like I pay attention really much when someone's in the snow and there's no breath. You can't see it. That bothers me.
Yeah.
And something like this, it's just such a little moment, but you can those details matter a lot. And I think the VFX. Anytime I you go on like social media, you'll mainly just see people point out when a VFX shot looks off.
Right, we
And
don't
I
get the
think-
flowers when it's actually good and seamless.
But this trailer is filled with a lot of great visual effect shots.
I also love the shape of the mask as he's descending because it's really hard to try to imagine without the nanotech how his eyes would move, and this feels so naturalized. That looks like a combo between a Steve Ditko and a Ross Andrew eye. This suit looks amazing, and then the Tom Holland eye.
Yeah, we were talking about how like this shot, because I saw this shot, this screenshot on Twitter, but I didn't know that it was inside the mask. I didn't piece together that bottom of it was the mask.
Yeah,
I thought he was like trapped in something. But one thing that I've really been loving about so much of this trailer is seeing the. It's like when we were talking in this room not long ago about like, oh, Ryan Gosling and how that formed, how Drive started that whole thing with how much he can emote with just his expression and just his eyes. And I think Tom Holland does a lot there. And then even right here, like the fact that he's like free falling and there's no like emotion to it.
yeah. There's a
like
sadness
this-
and an apathy.
Yes, exactly. Like the greatest like leap ever, and it's just focused and sad.
Yeah. Because this would be a day at the office, especially 4 years into the gap of relationships.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there are people that are complaining about that physically being not where it would lay on his face because it would be pressed up against his eye and that's got some gap. But I like that Destin Daniel Cretton decided to make a visual statement here. I'm really, if this is a trailer shot,
Like
I'm
the-
really excited
the
for the
duality
stylized
here,
choices
man.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, this is bold. We've never seen this.
This is a unique type. Coy loves the word duality.
I do. I'm a fan of it. And this shows the duality of Peter Parker and Spider-Man.
Yeah, like this one little. It's literally half and half right here.
And there's so many comics. I mean, since Ditko, there's been the Spider-Man half mask, half not. We've never seen it this way.
Yeah.
Like, one of the most iconic Spider-Man images is and now we're seeing it this way, which I love.
And it establishes that there's a giant gap between the mask and his face.
Yes,
It's a big
like-
bubble mask.
Yeah. Tom Holland's face is actually half the size of anyone else's, and the mask looks normal because of it.
I just
And-
love
and
the
you
little
could-
blink and his vision changes.
And again, the reflection of like the city in his eyeball right there, in his iris. Look how
Yeah.
awesome that is.
It's a true POV Spider-Man.
Oh,
It's hard
I
to
love
do.
it so much.
hard
We
to
don't need
make
to
that look
see
good.
any more of this trailer.
That's it. All right, we covered 22 seconds. Hope you guys enjoyed.
Let's
leave
go.
Leave a cut of the movie.
go.
It's
We've been
all in mask
Left for an
vision.
hour. We're 2 minutes or 20 seconds in. Let's keep it going.
Let's talk about the Sony bumper really quick.
Yep, little Sony, good logo, good colors. Columbia, love to see it.
Any movie Columbia logo shows up, I think of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh my. He's
Can
got
we
a
play
letter.
the audio here? Let's play a little bit, then we can go back.
Let's do it.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker. You don't remember me, but we used to know each
Love that joke.
Let's pause it, John.
All right.
Let's go back to that no credit given.
No credit.
Coy, explain the joke.
Okay, so he's talking about how no one knows that he saved the world. He's talking about how he's all alone. He's talking about how everything just... and then visually we get, yeah, you saved the world, but no one knows. No credit given! And I love that because that's a very common sign in, like, you know, little pagodas. But here, it's next to Spider-Man acknowledging that no one knows he saved the world. No
Yeah.
credit was given. I love that. And it's while he's pining for just friendship.
I really appreciate the color grading in this trailer, man.
Yeah, it looks like the Harry Holland footage we saw. The BTS we saw from way back.
All right, let's keep it going, John. Let's keep moving forward.
I'm Spider-Man. Is one of the things written here.
It seemed like he had a letter that he wanted to give to them.
Oh, I did not catch that the first time, John. Good catch.
I am something Peter Parker. I am Spider-Man.
It says, because I'm not Peter Parker, I'm Spider-Man.
Hi, my name is Peter Parker, and you don't remember me. Oh, okay. So he's
Looks like it was kind of ruined a little bit.
I think he's been carrying it for 4 years.
Yeah. Goodness.
And he's got his web shooters just on in public.
Something bad was going to happen to the whole world, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget. So he's just explaining the previous movie.
Can you go
I
back
wonder
a
if the
little bit?
web shooter suppresses his webs from spraying everywhere, because he's just got it on. sitting
Yeah,
here.
how does the web shooter...
I got
'cause he would
questions.
take the suit off, but the web shooter's still on when the web shooter's on the exterior of the suit.
I feel like maybe it just sprays wildly, and he needs to, like, keep it...
It's an inhibitor.
We're going James Cameron Spider-Man. That
Yeah.
was real sticky horny.
I think that's a good idea. All right. Extra.
But yeah, I mean, this is either the same letter or a new letter, like the one he wrote at the end of Far From Home. I mean, No Way Home. I love this shot. This is classic Spider-Man, especially the Peter Parker No More kind of flavor with him sitting bruised and broken as the suit in there. Like this just feels like a comic.
Again, this trailer just drives home so much of... If we keep going a little bit more, I think the next one is the mayor, the key to the city one.
And this is where we lost everything for
This
15
is where we
minutes.
lost everything. This
What
is
does the key do?
So what we learned is the key to the city does not unlock every key, not every lock
Lock,
in this. That's what I thought my whole life.
Yep.
And then I decided to ask that
You
question.
ever looked at a door and been like,
and I
what's this giant
realized-
keyhole?
And once I saw this close up on the key, I'm like, I don't think a key to the city does that. There's no such thing as
How
a master
dangerous that
key.
would be if you every key
I just
someone
believed it.
Did you just think someone could come in your house?
I never questioned it.
What would that even open?
It's called the key to the
All the
city.
municipal
metaphor.
buildings,
And I
every
kn-
piece of public government property
What-
is your
What's
access
the
now.
point of getting a key to the city?
It's a
What-
metaphor.
a metaphor
It's a
for
symbolism of
What-
you being someone entitled to the ability to do what you want in the city. You're earning this freedom.
So what does that mean? Let's say you were given a key to the city. What, it's just like a metal? It's just some stupid metal?
It's a theoretical. It's
I'd
like
rather have a metal.
it's something to reward.
That's
It's like
big.
the idea of checks and balances. It's all figurative. There are no consequences to actions.
Anyway, he gets a key to the city.
Yeah, and he doesn't really get to celebrate.
No, like that. Like the irony that I think this trailer is bringing back an element that wasn't part of the original Home trilogy so much, and I'm glad they're committing to this because this is part of what makes the Spider-Man street level a Spider-Man street level. is how Spider-Man is this celebrated hero. Everyone loves him. Yet Peter Parker is a depressed, lonely guy who's perched up against a washing machine, having to wash his suit in like a dingy-ass washing machine.
Yeah.
Living this lifestyle. And I like how melancholic this trailer is.
Yeah, I like that he's looking at this as if like, what do I even do with this? It doesn't open every door. But also, it doesn't open every door.
It doesn't open every door. They've been lying about it's called the key. A key means to unlock.
It literally
does nothing.
He's trapped out of every door because Peter Parker doesn't exist. So it's a key that opens nothing in every way.
It's metaphorical.
Metaphorical. It's a symbol.
It's a stupid metaphor. All right, let's keep it going.
Also, whoever gave him the key wasn't Kingpin. So I'm wondering who that woman is. Because the mayor usually gives you the key.
Yeah, go back.
Lady
Oh shit, didn't even think about that.
That's not Kingpin.
Who's
so it's
Lady
not a
Pin?
mayor.
I mean, I don't know who that is. We haven't-
Okay, is that lady, the white girl next to her, is she a Joker character?
She is definitely the Joker confirmed.
She definitely looks like someone who got hit with that like Jack Nicholson gas
Real
stuff,
happy about it.
and now she's frozen like that.
Yep, that's the twist.
And we could see here that Spider-Man's hitting on the old lady next to him.
Yep.
This is good stuff. This
Yep.
is good stuff. All right, let's keep it going, John.
Yeah.
Them watching. So
See,
Spider-Man's very public.
Almost every shot of Zendaya, she looks sad because she realized that.
She's missing Peter Parker, but doesn't know how and why she's missing.
All right, let's hit play. Damn, but they're roomies, huh? They look like
Oh,
they're
it looks like
they
they're
look like they're
roomies.
actually
They're
roomies.
dating. They're dating in this one.
Oh, I love this shot. It's so fast, so furious. Again, seamless from Tom to CGI this time, and it's actually, a man running in a suit, and then... Oh, it's
Wow.
beautiful.
That is very impressive.
It's stunning.
That is a really impressive CGI blend.
Yeah, I'm so obsessed with the visual effects in this.
Can we go back and just watch it and like watch it play in just the real like the 2 seconds it is?
Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
That was such a great shot.
I love that the first 30 seconds gives us little intimate moments, and then 30 seconds in, it is Punisher. Like, we go from not having seen web swinging in New York to these beautiful shots of New York reminding us he's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man into Punisher.
I like his run.
The running and jumping off the roof is classic.
His run is like he's up here.
He's not Tom Cruise.
Anyway, that's my
Yep.
my 2 cents. Tell us about Joe
I'll let you break
Quesada
that
and
down.
everything else that you want to talk about.
Look at how many more
Good
cars
pull,
are
good
on the
pull.
ground.
Editor-in-chief and artist.
A lot of cars here.
Yeah, Greg doesn't like
They're
traffic.
moving. They're
Okay.
moving
All right, so,
So-
Punisher.
This is Punisher shooting at him, or this is someone else shooting at him?
I think this is someone else, and then we go to the Punisher. So this is,
Okay.
I think Punisher chasing those guys. I think these are like a shared enemy.
What I am missing from this trailer, though, is they had all that. Didn't even really catch that. What I'm missing from this trailer is how. Damn, that is really
Painful.
That looks like a really painful. Jesus Christ, my God.
It's hard to be Spider-Man.
The behind the scenes footage that showed him slinging around the city, and it was all practical, and
Yeah.
I don't really get a sense of that in this trailer. That I think that's something that they probably still need time to develop that a little bit more.
I don't think that's shown yet.
But the amount of times that we
Well,
heard,
John Watts said it looks stupid.
yeah, that's exactly what I was going to bring up. How John Watts called Destin Daniel Cretton and was like, "You're a fucking moron for doing this."
Cut all of it.
Yeah, so I wanted to see to the trailer so he could prove him wrong, prove that sentiment wrong, because this looks really cool. Anyway, let's keep it going.
Yeah.
Saint Ryder, any Easter eggs here, Coy?
Saint Ryder isn't anyone that I know. I don't see any Feast or any Mr.
Fake
Negative,
fan. Let's keep it going.
which I expect to at some point. There's the Punisher van, just thwacked.
So, it's not a Spidey sense gone wrong moment, is it?
No,
No,
he wasn't like in danger. Like, he's fine.
He's Peter.
wasn't in
Tingle.
danger. He got hit by a
hit
van.
a
He's
car.
chilling.
Being in the street is dangerous.
Ain't no thing.
And my
He just-
shoes went flying.
My shoes. I'm bleeding for the ears.
Wow, I haven't thought of that album in a long time.
You're about to be struck by a vehicle.
let's
Hello,
hear
I'm
this,
a
John.
car.
Let's hear it all, John.
All right, here we go.
I'm so excited.
back to his
I'm so
number.
excited to see if Punisher, specifically John Bernthal's Punisher, if his Punisher translates in this film.
I mean, I think the censoring moment is very funny. I think it's very effective.
Listen, Webbs, let me ask you something.
Listen, Red 2.
Or what?
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself.
Yeah. Woo!
Go home.
So we get the Punisher van, we get him knowing that he's Frank, and they're talking like they know each other. Like that's an established thing in the last 4 years. This totally works for me.
Okay, so we gotta break down this Punisher stuff just a little bit now. Now in Punisher was in Daredevil Born Again season 1. He was right back to like wicked, wild, depressed Frank Castle, you know, all bearded up. It seemed like he went completely back from where he was in Punisher season 2, probably just to do the reintroduction. He helped save Daredevil by the end. Save Daredevil. This is what he looked like. He's captured in the prison at the end of Daredevil Born Again season 1.
Yeah.
The post-credit scene for season 1 would infer that he broke out.
Yeah.
And now he's just... I mean, we haven't seen Born Again season 2.
We also haven't seen the Punisher special. That's key.
But the Punisher special is coming out after this.
It's after this? I thought
believe,
it was before.
I believe the Punisher special's in the fall.
Oh, interesting. I thought it went Daredevil Punisher special.
This is in July. You think we would get the Punisher special announcement by now, right? Because Daredevil's next week, and then it runs for 8 weeks, and then there's
I thought it was going to be
Spider-Man.
right after Daredevil. I thought it was going to be.
I feel like they would have probably announced that by now. Just
According
based
to
off-
this, it's expected to arrive around the same time. It's just slated for summer 2026.
Aha! I think it's going to be right after, like immediately after Daredevil, leading up to this.
Really?
I think so. And because like he's in his more classic Punisher, like comic accurate-ish stuff we saw. I think there's going to be a little special then. I think they're going to be pop, pop, pop. I think it's like a soft trilogy.
Okay, because yeah, it would stand because he in Daredevil Born Again, he wasn't doing the heroic shit anymore.
Right.
That was like a big part of where his character was at.
And I think he will be after the special.
And this would look like he is a known vigilante back on the
calls
streets
him
again.
Frank, like he,
Yeah, like, I mean, but everyone knows it's Frank Castle. So
But this is real casual. This is real familiar.
this seems like a different type of rendition. And of course, yeah, Punisher was introduced in the Spider-Man comics. I am very curious to see if the tone of, because Frank Castle has had an incredibly specific tone.
Yeah.
From the Daredevil show to the entire time he's been around. It's an incredibly specific tone. And one thing that Marvel did, it's very different though for Daredevil to go into She-Hulk. And I was surprised by how well they managed to make Matt Murdock work in the She-Hulk TV series because he was able to adjust to it.
Yeah.
It's a very different ask to get Frank like really heavily disturbed, because I can't imagine he's as disturbed by this point in the Frank Castle journey if you're going to put him in a more lighthearted fare like the Spider-Man Brand New
When the
Day.
writers are doing their job,
Yeah.
like in the comics, obviously you need characters to fit different worlds. Obviously, everyone knows Punisher was introduced in Spider-Man. Amazing Spider-Man 129 was our first ever Punisher. So it fits canonically. It's just whether the writing will make it feel authentic to the Netflix Punisher and the Born Again Punisher to make him fit here. But when you have a good writer, like that's the magic of comic books, is you get that blend of worlds. I think they're going to do it. Especially as the censoring, it's a good bit.
Oh, thank you. So there's a good amount of people here. Thank you, guys. I just noticed that
Yeah, almost-
people were pointing it out. Thank you, guys.
1671.
Yeah, doubled once we came back from our break. That accidentally happened.
We gotta take more breaks. All right,
Let's
here
hit.
we go.
Let's hit play, John.
Suit yourself.
It's beautiful.
Okay, yeah, well, he's chasing like some other tank right now.
Yeah, that's the thing we saw in the first shots with the Gatling gun, I think.
Okay, and this tank.
That's why I think they're teaming up.
But
Like, I
there's-
think...
but there's no clues here. God, look at the fucking colors. This looks so
Ah,
good.
look at
how
him.
good this looks. The framing on this
Yeah.
looks so good.
And whoever, it's Stuntman or Tom Holland's quads there. Great work. That's a lot of definition through a suit.
But there's no indication of who Punisher is chasing
It
right
says
now.
DD9 on the side, so this is Daredevil's 9th tank in the fleet.
Yeah, his army of tanks.
So I guess like he's stopping Frank right now because Frank is trying to actually murder these people and he doesn't want them to. As you think he would be using Frank's assist in a moment like this when they're trying to stop a giant
But
tank.
it does feel like he's using lethal force, which Spider-Man would never condone.
Yeah.
Who's this?
Obviously not graffiti, but known
It's got to be a character.
Shriek for sure.
Look at the stunt work on that, man.
Dang it, beauty.
That-
That's an actual person not going through the window, but once in through the window. That's awesome.
I mean, the blend of CGI and practical looks really good in
Because
this
we're
trailer.
frame by framing.
Yeah. It'd be a lot more easy to like notice and detect all this stuff. And I love how populated the city still really is.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like a pandemic movie where so many things are like, where's everybody in the background?
You see people running away from the action. Everyone's paying attention to the action.
People on the street with phones out.
The extras are reacting to the action. This is really good stuff, man.
Do a flip.
And Glasgow looks great for New York. Like, that really worked for me.
All right, hit play. Listen, so we can hear it a little bit, John.
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's
If
heart.
that's Paul, I swear to God.
All right, so let's go back a little bit, John,
What is happening?
before we get to this like really juicy stuff. Okay, so Peter's in college. He's attending a party. It seems like he's slowly inching his way back into their lives.
I think he's college age. I don't think he's in college.
You don't think he's in? I thought the last one ended with him
Applying. I don't think. I don't
You don't
think.
think he got in?
How he doesn't have a GPA. He doesn't have a record. You don't know who's Peter Parker is. How'd you go to school?
I don't think you're gonna want to overthink all that.
All right.
This is gonna open up a whole can of worms.
I
right
think
now.
he doesn't have a social security number.
Okay, so
doesn't
then
have a
if
birth
we're gonna play this game, do you think Matt Murdock remembers defending Spider-Man, but is like, but I can't remember who Spider-Man is? Do you think like
You're right. We shouldn't open that can of worms.
we're gonna open this can? It's gonna be like a really confusing time.
He's gonna go back to Doctor Strange and he's gonna be like, "Hey, can you fix my GPA? Just
Give me a
that.
birth
Just give me my
certificate of GPA."
personal record, and only the school administrators
How
remember
would a man
me,
function without
and
an
thus
identity?
they can vouch for me for college admissions."
So do we know who this guy is?
I hope it's not Paul. I hate Paul. Paul's a character in the comics that MJ starts dating recently after the.
Oh, no, Paul.
So, okay, One More Day is the story where the devil takes their relationship at
Yes.
payment. And then Brand New
Yes.
Day is the story that you're reading now, which is kind of a rehash of classic villains mixed with new ones to give like a new
Yes.
era of Spider-Man, which is a great way to play with that concept without it tying too
Yes.
directly. Paul is a character that after years of will they, won't they get back together, Mary Jane starts seriously dating a guy named Paul. And he is this ponytail, hippie, pacifist pussy. And nobody likes him. Nobody wants him. And he ruined Spider-Man for quite a while.
I see.
And he ruined Mary Jane. And that's the Jackpot era. We hate it. Nobody wants it.
I
hope it's
like
not Paul.
Jackpot.
Dumb character.
No, bring Jackpot Justice.
Jackfruit.
That's the guy that played. Thank you, Ryan Dugan in the chat. That's the guy who played Ezra in the Ahsoka show.
Ah.
Dude.
Hope he's not Paul.
You think he's Harry Osborn?
That'd be interesting because there is a double date thing that happens for a bit with Gwen Stacy in the comics where the four of them date. Because Harry had a crush on MJ, but then him and Gwen started going out, and then that turned into a whole thing. Yeah.
No Flash Thompson in this trailer, huh?
Ah, good point.
Interesting.
He remembers.
He's not going to college.
He's living in a gutter with a huge beard because no one believes in Spider-Man.
Wait, so you're thinking he's in college age? He's not in college, but he's going to a college party?
He says he's their neighbor. He could literally live in the building.
But a lot of
He could
times,
hear a college party and be like,
Well, and you can crash a college party.
Yeah.
yeah, John does it all the time.
I do.
to this day.
To this day,
Yeah.
I do. You're keeping me. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, guys, it is an
I got-
8:41
I got
a.m.
a
college
keg
party
stand
o'clock.
to do at noon.
yeah,
stuff to
justice
do.
for Jackpot.
Yeah. Woo!
Dumbest use of that character. Mary Jane has run Stark Industries. Mary Jane has been a successful PR, a model, an actress, obviously, but she is not a Jackpot. That is a silly choice. Anyway, she's currently Venom.
Let's keep
right
it-
now, Mary Jane's Venom.
Let's keep it
Not even
going,
kidding.
guys.
Got the adrenaline momentum. Here we go. All right. Fraud. Spider fraud.
Okay, so this is based on the other storyline, which would be really interesting if they adapt it. So in a weird run leading up to the Spider Totem stuff and the Ezekiel stuff, the Spider-Man gets killed by this character named the Queen, and on rebirth, he is different powers and stuff. And the other was fairly controversial as a storyline, but the dialogue here, which I think is what's his name? Like Golden Voice. He played Spawn and the lead gargoyle, and he's in Requiem for a Dream. Ass to ass.
Ed Asner.
Yeah.
Keith
What's his name?
David.
Anyway,
Keith
Keith David.
David.
I think it's Keith David's voice talking about the different
Yeah,
eras of.
can we play it back? I think
Sure
it was
sounded
Keith.
like,
It definitely
yeah.
sounded like Keith David.
What is happening to me?
That's Keith David.
Yeah, definitely. Hear that anyway. But this looks like the other. Like this is straight out of the other comic. Like even his physique. But like all of this looks like that era of him being reborn.
Dude, look at that shadow. Or does he just have a blackened hand? It's like, yeah, he's
What the
being born in a womb.
What the fuck is happening in this movie?
He's got
a
underwear.
lot.
There's so much going on in
It
this
covers
film.
hundreds of comics.
He's still got underwear on, though.
That's important
That is important
for the PG-13.
I mean, they got the organic webbing. We didn't see Sadie Sink in this trailer, so we think we didn't see Sadie Sink. The DODC's involved a lot more.
But he doesn't have web shooters on, and then clearly webbing catches him. Like he has organic webbing here. This is an organic webbing moment.
He is so much
Yeah,
more
he is
buff.
shredded
Like,
here,
holy
dude.
he's not.
There's
he,
nothing.
He was like he's jacked right now. And the
Yeah.
other ones he was ripped. He is like
He put
fucking-
on mass.
He is buff, man.
Because he
Look
wears
how
that.
fucking buff he is.
Because he's wearing
Yeah.
that suit. Like actually, he's got an actual spandex suit on.
Jesus Christ.
Good vascularity too.
God,
Great definition.
Tommy.
I'm gonna
Tommy.
I'm gonna
Obliques and back.
benefit of the doubt this because it's probably just so thin you can't see it, but it doesn't look like there's anything actually in his hand.
Oh yeah, look at that. We'll get there. We'll get there.
There's nothing there.
Do you feel like there might be doing? It's weird. It's like, yeah, I'm a bit. I was just wondering, like, does this thematically tie in to everything else that we've been seeing so far?
Brand New Day is a spiritual reset, and what I think they're doing is they're using the other and Brand New Day as a way to make a physical reset because of the dialogue. Them saying like spiders have 3 segments of their lives, spiders are reborn. I think they're using the other to make him literally reborn. I'm just wondering what consequences that's going to have and like how they use it and why. I mean, it's too early.
I really don't want them to get rid of the organic webbing.
I really want them to get.
I mean, I really want the.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
I don't want
want them to get
organic
rid of the web shooter. Sorry, yeah.
I hope it's a phase, like maybe it's one of the transitions through different spider hoods, and he has it, and because he's wearing the web shooter over his like regular clothes, which makes me think he can't control the organic webbing. So I think maybe we go back to mechanical. I'm a mechanical web shooter guy.
I think it is. I think the fact that he develops it is an extension of Peter Parker, that he develops it himself, and it also creates a lot of tension and stakes in a lot of situations. So,
Yeah, I think it's important that, and it's also the science acumen of developing the web itself.
I mean, and speaking of Brand New Day, there's like elements that happen where they deal with obtaining a web shooter or obtaining with spider tech that he develops himself. So I don't want them to like eliminate that because oftentimes it could be used as a way to frame Spider-Man, or they're using his own inventions against him in some ways. You know, there's a lot of elements that I think that if you eliminate his science-based tech stuff that he develops,
You lose
it takes away
elements of Peter Parker.
Exactly. I think you do lose the essence of Peter.
And I
But
love
he got bit by a spider and got spider powers, which the most iconic of which is webbing.
that would come out of his butt. Like spiders don't have wrists. Like that's not where spider web would come out from. So like I think his brain getting the ability to develop the webbing and stuff is science, and then him being Spider-Man I like the web shooters. But I'm curious if the different phases lead to Man Spider. I'm wondering if Venom, because there's a shot with him with like black eyes. I'm wondering if we set up Mac Gargan to become Scorpion and that to bring in Venom through Secret Wars and how that would work with the other storyline.
Fair enough.
But I'm curious.
And well, I know we got some super chats in here. Thank you guys. We don't end the stream without going through every single one of them. I promise we will get to all of them. Thank you so much. Keep them coming. Thank you. We will get to them all.
Heck yeah. All right. Continuing on.
All right, keep it going, John.
Whoop, 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 whoop. New suit.
Him getting
That's an
scan,
interesting-
superior ability.
It's interesting animation there. Like you would come to life from nothing.
Hit play, John. Can you?
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need
Yeah.
What did you say?
Okay, go back. Go back. He's got a sweater.
Oh, he's in college. You're right.
Jesus Christ, Cole. You don't.
He's got an Empire State University.
You don't
Empire
listen to
State
me.
University. That's where he goes in the animated series and the comics. It's
Maybe
Empire
they just
State
don't
University.
go to the same school.
Yeah, that would make some sense. But Banner, ESU, look at that. He's also wearing the thing I think he was wearing.
Oh, yeah.
The hand thing.
But what's happened to Scar?
He's,
What's
we
happened to
care
his
a lot
son?
about Scar. We want Scar, more Scar.
He's the TA.
Very curious about this quantum chromomechanics here. Chromodynamics? Chromothermonomics? What does it say?
Lattice
Chromodynamics.
quantum chromodynamics.
So it's got quarks and stuff. So we're going deep subatomic.
I'm
So-
Tony Quark.
Tony Quarks. But like if we're going deep subatomic and then we're talking about like him evolving at a DNA level, I'm very curious about that.
A lot of people are really in defense of organic webbing in the chat.
People born of a certain age were introduced to organic webbing through the not very accurate Tobey Maguire movies.
Yeah.
People love those Sam Raimi movies, and they have the right to.
Or
not amongst them.
from Common Sense, Coy.
I think
Common Sense.
Tobey Maguire played a very good Steve Ditko era Spider-Man. They made a lot of liberties with the character. I personally am an Amazing Spider-Man and Tom Holland guy, but I love the Tobey movies for what they did for the culture, and I love them like as a nostalgic, but they're not like accurate, and I think a lot of people see them as accurate because that's their introduction.
True. I like the humor of this shot because if you look at this room, the chairs are green. The image behind it is
That's a
green.
great point.
Everything about this there's a green tint to this entire.
That's fantastic.
His
Yep.
sweater is greenish.
Yeah. In case you guys don't know, he's the Hulk.
Oh.
But I even like the framing here. If you go back a little bit, John, like
One more drop.
the way they do the framing here to make
How big
Mark
he
Ruffalo look like he's like this imposing figure over him.
Yeah, this is great.
Hours.
Can you hit play, John?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was? If DNA is mutating.
Let's go back. What is going on in these frames?
So I
So
think
let's
this
go
is
from
his
the
spider
water-
sense being overwhelmed.
Okay, so
Like his
sensory
senses-
overload. Okay,
So
all
you
right.
can hear this faucet dripping from
And that
miles
like
away.
causes his senses to go haywire, I assume.
Yeah, my ADHD doesn't let me sleep when I hear something like that.
Yep. That's what he's going through.
This looks like Spider-Man Lotus.
And this is, I think, the other. This is definitely the rebirth scene.
Woo! Lotus.
I did see this. This is the 1 2-second clip I saw actually.
Oh, the web.
Yeah, this is the first thing I saw when I thought, oh shit, the troops up, but it wasn't out. So hit play, John. Actually, no, go frame by frame here. People were like tearing this fucking 2 seconds apart.
This?
Yeah, when he like swings here. I think I saw Soups pointed out that it looks like it could potentially be a stitch, like a false stitching.
Well, yeah, they do a whip pan.
No,
here and-
no. Hold on. You didn't let me finish my thought. Can I? Is it okay if I? Guys,
It's not okay
Guys,
with me
is it
ever.
is it okay? Guys, do you? Is it? Can I-
Let me ask-
do
let me ask you
Do
this.
you guys mind if I finish? I'm gonna finish. But someone was so what Soups was theorizing is that it's like a when I say a false stitching, that like okay, the cut to is like the shot where he's being slung across is someone's throwing him. I don't believe that when I used to go frame by frame. People were like, "Oh, maybe it's the Hulk throwing him or something like that." No, it looks like he's actually just propelling himself. When you go.
Sounds like TikTok.
It looks like he's just having trouble with pulling the tension.
I think I think the webbing's new, so it's gonna have different tensile strength.
I just love how it's a real suit. My God, look at it.
But the webbing would be different than the webbing he's used to, so it makes sense he's struggling to learn it. We're getting a rebirth movie. We're getting a Born Again. So this
So
is
you
going to be
think-
him learning the new. This webbing's different than his normal webbing.
Does he have the shooters on right now, or is that organic weapon?
I think this is organic webbing, and he's learning how to use
I
it.
don't see the shooters here.
Yeah. It would seem there's no.
Okay,
big
so yeah,
silver
the
thing
struggle
on
is the
his
fact that it's coming from the organic.
And the struggle that it's a different tensile strength.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what people in the someone just pointed out. It could be the Hulk launching him.
wrist. No, it looks like he's got. He's got the 2 points of contact.
Yeah, I don't
here.
know why we.
He's just doing his slingshot thing.
Because we like to theorize. All right, so
I haven't seen Hulk yet. I want to think of reason Hulk here.
Because what's the theory then? He's got these webs attached to Hulk.
Yeah, I don't know.
or that I don't know.
Call Soups. Get
I
him
was
in
just
here.
pointing something out.
Get Soups in here to explain himself.
Yell at Greg Moore.
Yeah.
All right, so then this shot,
Bonk.
that time he got thrown into a thing, or he
Bonk.
launched into it because of webbing tensile.
Oh, and there's where Will Smith is, and he's making love with another woman.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's right.
I thought the Animaniacs crossover was right there.
It's both. He's making
they're
love
in-
to the Animaniacs.
That's not how you yes hand.
I'm walking here.
I'm trying so hard. The key to the city, guys. The key to the city.
2024.
May Parker.
Oh my God! Did anyone do the math yet? If this timeline lines up, because I believe it was it Homecoming when the years math.
Oh, they
suddenly
moved some math.
threw
They're like,
everything
6
in a
years
fucking
later.
disarray. Like,
Yeah.
no!
And also the blip and everything through everything. Yeah, it's a mess. It's okay.
So yeah, let's hit play, John.
But if you
When you help someone, you help everyone. It's a beautiful thing to have on epigraph.
Spiders have 3 life cycles.
Definitely Keith David.
That is easy. So the green right here,
All right, here we go.
is that Doctor Doom?
Oh, 100%.
It's Doctor Doom, right?
Yeah, those are nice aged man hands.
Yeah. Or that's Sadie Sink. Yeah, that's Sadie
I think
Sink.
it's probably Sadie Sink.
It looks like Sadie Sink
Yeah,
hands.
I think it's Sadie Sink.
But why would she be in green? Because she is
Jean Grey.
Jackpot. Oh, Jean Grey. Fine.
Yeah, let's-
I'm still opting for Jackpot.
Yeah, I know you are.
Can we glean anything from this?
This looks like some type of artificial home. Maybe they were trying to like trick her into thinking that she was
Not a psychic. Yeah, I can't tell what's going on there.
interesting. That's got to be Jean Grey.
I think it is. Because
I
we're
mean,
starting the
the
X-Men.
hands. John, can you pull up Sadie Sink's hands?
Yes,
Yes,
of course.
yes, those must be
Let's pull up
hands.
Sadie
Yes.
Sink. It's Tombstone narrating.
Tombstone.
Well, but
That's Keith David's voice, though. Is he voice over the dude they cast?
Is it for sure Keith David's voice?
It sounds just like
Because it sounds like it could be Marvin something.
that guy's name escapes me, but that guy's playing Tombstone. If that's true,
I don't remember his last
thought
name.
his voice was much deeper than that, or has a different
Marvin
quality.
Jones. Someone said it here. Yeah, Marvin Jones.
but like Keith David's voice is so specific.
But what's the line that he's saying? Why would Tombstone know that? Would Tombstone be as a character who would say those things? It doesn't sound
He's
like
not.
things.
He's not like a
Tombstone's like a
spider
yeah,
scientist.
yeah.
He's
That's
like
what I
a
mean.
street thug. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have that. He's a smart guy, but only about the streets, not about spiders.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Keith David's in this.
As who?
Oh, it'd be cool if he was Ezekiel. Oh shit! What if Keith David's Ezekiel?
Or Norman Osborn?
Oh, that'd be crazy. Okay, interesting. We also haven't ever had the origin of Spider-Man, so technically it could be the Oscorp Spider, and that could be Norman. But
Well,
I think it's Ezekiel.
Okay, someone in the chat just said it could be damage control kidnapping mutants. So that could be the like Tremel.
Yeah.
Someone we see in the trailer, DODC could be holding.
Very good point.
And
Those
Destin
could be
Daniel Cretton.
Those could be damage control tanks too.
Oh, very good point.
John,
Hey.
you're getting a raise.
Hey.
So yeah, I mean, and Destin Daniel Cretton you directed a lot of
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man, and DODC was a huge part of it. And it
Yeah.
ends off on a big note with the DODC. All right, we got some good stuff here. Did we find Sadie Sink's hands?
Oh yes, hold on. Here we go. Sadie Sink. Sadie.
Those feel like feminine hands.
Sink hands.
And
Feminine
young hands.
Feminine young
hands, or child hands. You know.
Ooh.
Sadie
I don't know
Sink.
if they're the exact same hands.
No. And they couldn't possibly have a stand-in for this. It has to be.
No,
her
those look
hands.
like her hands.
Those are definitely.
Those definitely look like Sadie Sink's hands.
Those could be her hands. Those could be Sadie Sink's.
What we need is a nail shot.
Yeah,
Really. What
yeah,
we
because
need
that's
to
how, that's why
confirm
they
is the
hid them. That's why her
nails.
hands are close. I think those are Sadie Sink's.
Why is she wearing the same outfit Downey wore on stage when he announced he was playing Doom?
It's a mislead.
Good stuff. All right, let's keep the trailer going, John.
All right. Sick. Oh no. Oh no.
Explosions.
We don't like it when things explode.
It's 100% her hands. Thank you, chat.
Yes. Chat hands.
Spider-Man doing Spider.
Oh, there's DD9 again.
Okay,
It's
so
the
that
same tank from before.
Yeah. It got into this government center. Oh, maybe this tank is going to get the mutants out or the DODC out?
Wait a minute though, but there's an old ass lady in this tank.
That's the twist.
Old ass lady.
Who's this lady?
What the hell's going on?
Chameleon?
She's somebody. She's an actor I've seen before, I think. Maybe.
I did not catch that in the first watch through, by the way. This was such a funny moment in play-by-play.
I definitely caught that. I was like, who is this lady?
I'm gonna go Chameleon.
Okay, but the DODC looks. Are they the enforcers? The ones who have their guns aimed?
Let's see if we can see any markings. Does that symbol DODC?
Patch. I don't know exactly. You got them out here as well.
It could be the DOD symbol, but I don't remember it well enough to fully claim it from a blurry shoulder patch.
I mean, Jean would be able to do, if she is Jean Grey, she would be able to do some type of like, I look like somebody else, right?
Yes.
Or it could just be another mutant. I mean, Chameleon does make sense.
This lady's gonna play Jean Grey most of the movie.
Yeah, that's the way to save money.
Okay, so like, what's happening right here?
Okay. Yeah.
Looks like she's.
Oh,
this could be a Jean Grey
this
situation.
Could absolutely be. And it looks like something
Yeah.
she does causes that.
Some type of psychic ability.
Guys,
and
I
then she's
think-
hurting, she's touching her head, but it could just be from being injured. But it looks like he's actually piecing the dots together right now.
Or maybe. Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, boom, boom, 1, 2. I didn't even notice that on the first time we watched it.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Well, it looks like there's like some type of spiritual hopping through
yeah,
body
going
thing.
through bodies.
Yeah, is this lady just a vessel?
Yeah, like
Is
because
there-
maybe she leaves and then her head hurts because she's not being possessed anymore, and then jumps into that guy, and then jumps into that guy.
Can Jean do that?
Not, I mean, she can, but she wouldn't. Unless, I don't know.
What other character could do that?
I mean, lots of characters in comics can like take over bodies,
Yeah, but
but I can't think of someone that would be in this
you're
canon.
here for a reason.
I haven't done anything yet. That's true. Who? Who in this era has?
haven't done anything.
You don't do shit around here.
That's the funniest way to put that. I haven't done it.
I mean, there's characters that hop minds, but I'm trying to think of ones in the other or in this era of Spider-Man that would make sense.
Mind control, man.
Obviously, I mean, it could literally be like
Hot
Master.
brain man.
Classic Bronze Age character.
It could be Mastermind. It could be a number of characters, especially if you're talking like the X-Men. But like
Malice can do that. Lady Loki. Whoa, okay. I mean, that's kind of a big reveal, though, right?
I think it's Jean, but I don't think this moment necessarily the mind hopping.
Because Punisher was going after that specific, and he goes to stop this.
Yeah.
But then he goes in and finds an old lady, and it's his surprise. But now they're hopping around. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, it is. I didn't catch that in the. I mean, it's so much happening.
The way it moves from person to person doesn't seem like Jean Grey specific.
That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't strike me as that either.
It's definitely the big wheel.
I'm
Natalie
not sure.
speaks.
Thank you guys again for all the super chats. We will get there, I promise. All right, let's hit play.
And Mr. Negative possesses people, but not physically like pop, pop, pop.
This has
like
been
he-
this is a really exciting trailer.
Yeah, dude, this trailer's
This
awesome.
trailer's been more exciting to
breaking
talk
it
about.
down.
The more we go, the more
Because there's so
exciting it
much
gets,
happening,
yeah.
and this is the first trailer.
This is nuts. All right,
All right,
let's hit play.
here we go.
Why did you show that name? Hey, Alex.
The threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control.
Okay, also, the ADR from Tramel Tillman is definitely two different lines. He just said, "We are faced with the danger." Like, that was a different cut. If you listen to...
They had to cut out the F word.
But no, listen, listen to the ADR. These are from two different scenes for sure. Could you play that one more time?
Go back a little bit more, John.
It can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control.
We are faced with a danger. Those are two different deliveries.
I mean, it sounds to me like it could still be from the same sentence, or they just cut out a beat.
Maybe, but it definitely sounds tonally different to me. Either way, curious.
Yeah. He said the C word. All right, here we go.
They had to cut it for the live stream.
All right, let's hit play. Is he wearing green? Is he Norman Osborn? I assume
Confirmed.
everyone's
Norman Osborn.
Everyone's in green.
Oh, who's this?
Yeah, who is this, Coy? Who do you think this is?
Honestly, I have no idea because everyone online in between us shooting, it was like, well, obviously this is, and I was like, I have no idea who this is. This is the biggest
What do you
mystery to
mean?
me. Everyone's like, well, this is obviously who it is. Then they didn't say because fake booking is the most popular thing on Twitter right now. I have no idea who this could be. From this, I cannot tell. Do you guys have theories?
My theory is that bag on person's head is not real, and that is a CGI thing to cover up someone else. I think that I could see this being like, hell, I could even see that being Sadie Sink, and then they're just covering up her.
I was thinking Scorpion at first.
It's Muse again.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, they intentionally do not show Sadie Sink's face, even though we all know she's in this movie.
Right.
They show a close up on presumably her very nice hands,
We should check these hands.
but you don't see her hands here.
Nope, they covered them. They're in
Don't
gloves.
see her hands here?
Gloved hands. Those are Sadie Sink's hands.
And then they shot for bringing it back the hands.
Gotta
And
get the hands back.
And then, yeah, because of the mask on. I mean, this doesn't really look like. This sounds weird to say. It looks like a masculine.
That
type
looks
of
like
shape.
man shoulders.
Yeah. I'm not sure who that would be though. Shaggy Rogers. A lot of people are saying Sadie for sure.
See,
I feel like it would make sense given that, like, I don't know, this could be a short-ish person. This could be a person in just a big coat.
But the coat lines up though with what we've seen Sadie Sink wearing in set
Oh,
photos,
is that why people
right?
think it's Sadie Sink? Okay.
I think that's what I think.
Yeah, I don't know. This to me is like I have no context.
Oh wait, no, it's not a hat. It's a hoodie.
Yeah,
Oh, so it is Sadie Sink. It's got to be Sadie Sink.
because she wore a hoodie.
I
No one else wears
I believe
hoodies.
on the set photos it was a hoodie. I thought it was a mask for a second.
Oh.
No, yeah, on the set photos it was a
All right,
hoodie.
maybe it's Sadie Sink covering her hands.
My bad. I thought it was a bag head. I thought it was a CGI head. I really jumped the gun there.
I'm gonna make a big assumption. It's just a hoodie.
Like
a gray
someone was
hoodie.
wearing like a scarecrow mask from Batman
Because
Begins.
to me, that's like clearly a hoodie. And then you were like, no, that's probably covering something. I was like, what? I don't see
Yeah,
anything
right
like
there.
that.
The set photos of it of Sadie. Are these official?
I don't know.
No,
This.
because Destin's in them.
Yeah. Okay, that's definitely Sadie Sink then.
Okay, then yeah, Sadie Sink, mystery
Well, what's
character.
she doing? Can we go back to that moment? What the fuck is she doing here?
The gloves look huge. I don't know. Maybe she's trying to dress differently to throw someone off.
But this looks like Peter's
Oh,
place.
you know, as she moves forward, it does look more like a smaller frame person.
But
like,
this looks like Peter's place, though.
yeah. Maybe she knows he's Peter Parker. Jean Grey would have that ability. Maybe she brings people's memories back. Maybe she gets him to be Peter Parker again. Like she can reinstall.
Dude. Do you think she is Jean Grey for sure?
I don't know anything for sure. I do think she's Jean Grey. Because you don't cast Sadie Sink for a one-off if you can put her in the MCU. Like, she's such a talented actress.
So we have Punisher, Scorpion, Jean Grey, organic webbing problems,
Hulk.
Venom.
Hulk.
Potential Venom.
Patenum.
Okay, all right. So let's hit play.
All right.
And
There's
we're
a
about,
lot.
we're about to meet some villains.
There is a lot in this trailer. Shit, there's a little much. I'm so excited for Michael Mando.
Scorpion! We've been waiting. I love the tail in the foreground. I didn't catch that the first time. Look at it, like
Yeah.
holding something. Probably wrapped around Spider-Man's neck, holding him. Like that's probably a POV shot of Spidey.
I do wish he had his helmet though.
Yeah, but he's so Mando
I mean,
handsome.
okay, like the tech of this feels very much akin to Vulture,
Yes.
Michael Keaton's Vulture.
Yes.
And
Look at that shot, man. Oh, that's so sick.
which is very appropriate for
How he's introduced.
For how he was introduced, considering that he was introduced in Homecoming. He has his connections to Michael Keaton's Vulture. I wonder if Vulture will come back in this.
God, I feel like such a kid watching this trailer. Like what John was just doing, like the tail whip back and forth. Like I have dreamed of seeing Scorpion in live action since I was like 5 years old. This is so exciting, man.
Yeah. Guys in the chat, do you think Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey or not? This trailer gave me nothing to steer me in any direction of like she definitely is or she definitely isn't.
Jean does wear green. Confirmed.
But yeah, Michael Mando, he's been alluding a lot on his social media that he will get the symbiote.
I would love if the symbiote saga gets to be introduced in this in a way that somehow makes it work for Secret Wars, because Secret Wars coming out next year. The chances that we get a Spider-Man movie that's relaunching in a 3-act structure talking about rebirth, and then the next year we get a Secret Wars movie. If we can somehow make the Secret Wars suit canon to Secret Wars, and then do the Mac Gargan Venom into a actual full Peter Parker black suit movie, not like a Venom movie thrown in, and then a third movie with Venom, I would be the happiest nerd. Like that'd be such an incredible arc.
The chat's really back and forth right
I
now
think
whether or
it's
not
Jean.
Some people are saying Firestarter.
That would be set.
Firestar.
Firestorm. Firestar.
Firestarter.
Yeah. She does start. No, I don't see Firestar as being a 3-contract film, nor do I see Spider-Man and his amazing friends as something that like the modern generation is clamoring for.
And for you guys who are here, can you please leave a like on this video? That'd help for the playback.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
Dude, we cracked 2,000 concurrents.
For
Let's
a
go.
brief
Nice.
moment we did. Can you hit play again, John?
Welcome. Thank you. All right, here we go.
I can't wait to eat.
Oh,
Which means that starting with this movie, we can start yelling, Jean! Jean! Oh, that's a cool shot in slow-mo. Look at those.
He's got the web going
and the birds
are
get
attaching
stuck
to him.
Man, the visual effects of this movie are incredible.
this has to be from that other sequence, maybe, where he's
He's learning to web swing
launching-
again.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. I think he's learning to web swing because he's reborn. This is a movie about rebirth.
we're gonna do all the classic Spider-Man first movie stuff now that we're at the 4th movie.
Yeah, new trilogy.
All right, there's a lot going on. So let's go back before the birds, hit play, and then we'll go frame by frame. I'm not taking some of this dialogue.
You're losing it, kid. And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Rebirth. There it is. Okay, yeah. The whole thing is about rebirth. Let's go back now, John. Let's go back after the birds, please.
Take it back now, y'all. Slide to the left. Charlie Brown.
Okay. Coy, which frame do you want to talk about?
All right, so I love that Mary Jane and Peter Parker, or Mary Jane and Spider-Man have a moment here. I'm really curious what that entails, whether that becomes a reveal, because that's super intriguing to put in a trailer.
Yeah.
And then John Bernthal saying you're losing it
She's got to remember who he is, right?
at some point, but not yet.
Seems like deep down she's sad because something's missing. It's
Yeah, I think
Peter.
that's going to be an element for sure. And I love that Punisher telling Spider-Man that he's losing it is interesting.
Damn, look at this. Look at the stunt work on that.
Oh, it's so sick. And then the Keith David voiceover here is talking about the rebirth and all those things with spiders.
I love superhero movies where like civilians have no sensory awareness to
They're just
vibrations
dealing
or
with it.
peripheral Like Spider-Man gets slung up again.
People think this is Rogue in the chat.
Really?
This
Is that who they
this-
think is
this
Rogue?
New York Jets fan?
There are no hipsters in this universe, so it has to be because the hair.
Yeah.
We are about to get into one of the coolest sequences for a comic nerd ever, where they just show comic covers. So, John, if you could in prep pull up Amazing Fantasy 15, so we can show this on screen. Also, Amazing Spider-Man, I believe it's 355. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man #1. Those 3 issues, please.
People really think that's Rogue?
I think they were joking. I hope they were joking. But never underestimate the internet.
What was the third one?
Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man #1, Amazing Spider-Man I believe it's 355. It's right after, it's Eric Larson's right after Todd McFarlane's run. Boomerang on the cover.
And can you pull up the latest news on the resurrection?
Yes.
Of Jesus.
It's going to be a 2-parter.
Yeah. Sure.
Did I have the right cover for Boomerang for you?
I believe so.
345, apologies.
345.
Yeah, Amazing 345.
All right, we're getting there.
All right, we're about to do the coolest sequence where, so
It's an interesting thing how, like, Fantastic Four, before I know you're going to go on a long tangent here, I just think it's really interesting how and I want to hear the tangent. I didn't mean for that to sound dismissive. I'm sorry.
make sure that you get
Sorry.
your moment before I
My moment is not
overwhelming.
really much. Is that, like, they do the cover recreation in Fantastic Four as well, and
Yeah.
they do a thing though where they darken it significantly more, I guess, for the translation, because the covers are so bright and
Yeah.
everything. Like, if you look at that. But they do something where it's not muted here. I think this looks like stronger color palette wise than the Fantastic Four one does. It's just kind of interesting that they choose to go that path when they do the cover recreations. Like, let's darken it a lot more though than how the cover actually looks. That's what it's a tarantula right there. That's how I associate the tarantula.
That makes sense because that's so much more vibrant.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
please,
this-
Coy, do your thing.
Was such a moment for me because I only saw 2 images in the barrage that happened yesterday because I didn't want the trailer. I didn't want to find out too much to not enjoy reacting to the trailer, so I actually stayed off the internet yesterday as much as I could. I saw this image and I went, okay, they're doing Amazing Fantasy 15, and not only did they get the pose right, but look at the buildings. They made sure the angles of the buildings, they got some of the little, like, pops of stuff poking out instead of people. There's like elements of the building. The angle of everything is so, like, this is so beautiful. They made sure the cloud coverage was correct. So this is what I saw yesterday, and I was like, if there's even one more of those, it'll feel like when James Gunn announced the DCU via comic covers. And then lo and behold, after this beautiful slow-mo sequence, we get this. Okay, so this is Amazing Spider-Man #345. This is right after one of the most iconic eras of Todd McFarlane doing Spider-Man. He took over at issue, I think it was 298 or thereabouts, and basically he invented the Venom suit because he wanted to get Spider-Man back in the red and blue. The reason Venom exists is because Todd McFarlane was hired to draw Spider-Man, and Spider-Man had been in the black suit since issue 252. So from 252 to 298, black suit. But Todd McFarlane's like, you guys hired me. I want to draw the Spider-Man suit. So Venom was invented just to get the Spider-Man suit off of Spider-Man, which I think is hilarious. So 298, Eddie Brock is introduced. 299, the last panel is the first appearance of Venom ever. Issue 300, iconically the Venom suit. And then from 300 to like 330 something is this battle of the 2 suits. And then Larson takes over around there, and he does this incredible job of adding this crazy visual flair and dynamic to Spider-Man. All these poses that mirror McFarlane but are his own thing and different. And so this pose right here, being captured in real life, this Eric Larson cover, which brings in Venom for the second time after Todd McFarlane, this image right here to be in real life is insane. Eric Larson's covers are some of the most iconic of the 90s. This is, I believe, 1991 or 92, which kicks off an insane run of Spider-Man. Look at that cover! Oh, it makes me so happy. Okay, so 345 represented, and then not to be outdone, one of the most iconic Spider-Man covers ever, which is Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man #1, which is a very interesting run of comic books. Look at this beauty right here. So instead of Mary Jane on the floor, which I believe the comic cover is Mary Jane underneath Tarantula, if memory serves, this Peter Parker Spider-Man run lasted for a very long time, had a bunch of renames actually. So was I right? Yeah, there's Mary Jane on the bottom. So we got obviously a cop and someone being tended to. I think because of the way these 3 scenes are shown, we're going to get a number of iconic Spider-Man villains in like a montage. I think this sequence is going to be this slow-mo.
It's the Fantastic Four montage.
Yeah. Like I think it's going to be this slow pull. like twist where we get to see these iconic frames. I think we're gonna do this with a number of covers, but this right here, like I hunted for this particular issue forever. Spectacular Spider-Man #1. This ends up running, I think, 263 issues. Spectacular Spider-Man ran, and then it became just Peter Parker Spider-Man, and that got 2 different volumes, and then it went back. This run lasts forever, but it starts right here with this cover. So what these symbols mean to me are, not only does Destin Daniel Cretton love like history, but I think thematically we're going to feel different eras of Spider-Man. Like these are very intentional choices. An issue 1 of Peter Parker, an Amazing Fantasy 15, the very beginning of Spider-Man. I think that shot of 15 is going to be the end of him learning to train again. I think that's going to be the first shot of him swinging well with his new webbing.
Well, as you're pointing this out, it reminds me of when we, you know how they do that, like the spear with Wizard of Oz, or when you watch certain movies with if you go from standard to widescreen. That's kind of the cool thing about interpreting these comic pages.
Yeah,
is they have like a very specific border dimension, the comic pages, because it's a comic book. Yet when you're translated to film, you get much more of a scope of it. So they're able to take like the exact center framing, but then they add on more to it. It's a really cool translation adaptation.
and then you can use the comic frame for TikTok edits.
Yeah, yes. That's
But
what I'm talking about.
I
Yes.
really think the way they grabbed these frames and they put it in movie language is gonna, to your point, is gonna be really interesting to see translate for the ones we haven't seen yet, with the covers we haven't. And I feel like this is gonna be a montage of like what he's been up to the last 4 years. It might set up a relationship with Punisher. It might set up. The rumor is there's Tombstone in this movie. I think Tombstone is gonna be
confirmed. Yeah,
Is it confirmed? Okay.
yeah. His casting
So
announcement, everything.
I think that's going to be the leader of a lot of these street level thugs. I think they might make Boomerang that. They might make all these things. And I'm curious. There's some really beautiful Sal Buscema art. Sal Buscema, one of the most iconic Spider-Man artists ever. I hope we see, I think it's, I forget the name, which number issue. So Spectacular Spider-Man, I want to say 245. If you type in Spectacular Spider-Man Sal Buscema Tombstone for me, John, there's a cover of Spider-Man with Tombstone where he's like holding him out over like a beam, and it's like one of the most. I think it'd be really cool is we get all these montages and then we see Spider-Man winning, and then that's the first time we see Tombstone triumphant, and we get like the stakes elevated. But that'd be the cover I'd use in the movie if we can.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, it's
This cover?
not that one. That is a dope cover. That is Sal Buscema. It's him hanging over the edge. He's got Spider-Man by the scruff. There it is. He's foreground. This is to me like the most cinematic for those. And this is Sal Buscema, who passed away a few months ago, who was an icon. This right here. And Jerry Conway, by the way, is the man who brought us Punisher. He's the inventor of Punisher. So Amazing Spider-Man 129 was Jerry Conway. He was there for a lot of Gwen Stacy stuff and this beautiful Sal Buscema Tombstone. So I think this will come too.
Dude, we're cooking, man. We're cooking.
I love Spider-Man.
Good shit, Coy. That was beautiful. Beautifully said, Coy. Okay, so then we're going to move on. Last bits are of the hand, right? So this is the element that I am very interested to see how they tie it. First off, where do you think that it looks like while he's fighting the hand, something in him is being birthed from within? Is this part of that evolution?
This could be one of 3 things.
Okay.
This could be the other and him being reborn, the spider entity, John getting man spider.
Yes! Where's my camera?
The cut to black was amazing.
Yes!
This could be John's day right here. So this could be man spider. This could be that. This could be the other. That's idea 1. Idea 2, Mr. Negative rumors. This could very much be him being corrupted by Mr. Negative.
We don't have time for Mr. Negative.
Guys,
There's so much happening.
We need more villains. This
so
could be
much
Mr.
happening.
Negative. 3, this could be Venom. This could be starting the symbiote. This could be something here. I don't necessarily think this ties into the hand, but I do have an interesting theory that this show, I mean, this movie obviously comes out after Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil right now is wearing, I don't know if the Sony deal allows for this. I don't know what's going to happen, but Kingpin is obviously a Spider-Man villain first. That's where he was introduced. Amazing Spider-Man number 50, long before Frank Miller made him an awesome Daredevil villain. I think the Sony Marvel deal is going to allow for more crossover, and I think Kingpin might finally be allowed in movies. I wonder, because Daredevil is in his Devil's Reign suit, it looks like. Like the images we've seen with the DD in the trailer, that's a Devil's Reign suit. That is Daredevil leading the hand. I'm wondering if the end of Born Again not only brings the hand back comic accurate, sets up Punisher to be in his special. I think this could be like a soft street level trilogy.
Oh, interesting. Well, they did one of the show. I think the showrunner was someone on the Daredevil or the producer said that they are connected. Like Kingpin will not be in this movie, but I think there's going to be like a mention of the events. And I don't remember which Daredevil run I'm currently reading right now, but it is the one that it does have Muse in it. He is Mayor Fisk, and what happens at some point in it is the Hand ends up attacking, so Daredevil has to like assemble a bunch of heroes. Matt Murdock ends up being mayor temporarily while Kingpin's out, and it's all about like versing the Hand. So it is interesting when you're hearing these things about Daredevil and Spider-Man actually going to be connected. You have the Vigilante Registration Act happening, which right
Wonder Man was. I mean, it sets it up nicely to have that come back.
And then what's Daredevil? Is that it? The Vigilante? I'm forgetting all my registration acts.
Yes.
Vigilante one, the superhero one. Like you can't be a vigilante in New York City. And that has to be affecting what's happening here in the Spider-Man movie as well. And the fact that the Hand is coming back after the Hand being very prominent in Daredevil season 2 and the Defenders. I think you might be right.
I think that trilogy is a thing
because they said that they were in communication to make sure everything like coalesced properly. Because the Hand is a lot of audiences got to know the Hand from the Daredevil series, not so much from the comics. And it seems like they're going to have the fact that they're ending it off with the Hand here would stand a reason that they're going to play a little bit more of a significance than one might actually think.
Yeah.
And the Hand is very much associated too as being a Spider-Man and Daredevil villains often have a little bit of a, like Kingpin, for example, is a really big Spider-Man villain as well. So it would be cool. I'm excited at the possibility of actually getting. Do you think Daredevil might be in this and they just maybe he's like in this fight even?
I did not think the Hand rumors were true. I remember we talked about it. I love that the leaks were all like 85 villains. And I was like, I love that they're potentially misleading us. Well, I thought the Hand was a mislead. I think Daredevil could totally be in this because the Hand's in the trailer.
I would love it if the next one gets to be Daredevil, Punisher, and Spider-Man. I think the next one should do that.
I think
it would be a lot in this one. There's too much happening already. I'm already like, ooh, there might be a little too much going on in one
4-hour Spider-Man.
One Spider-Man
Give me
movie.
all of it.
People in the chat say that it's Fisk's assistant giving the key to the city to Spider-Man.
Ah,
is that her?
That's what people in the chat are saying. I'm
It
trying to
didn't look
verify
like
that,
Sheila?
but, yeah, that's what people are saying.
That was Sheila?
I don't know.
Go back. That wasn't Sheila. Go back for a split second, then we're going to go back to the hand shots.
All right. Yeah.
That was Sheila? Is that Sheila?
I don't know. Pull up Sheila.
I mean, I know the character.
Sabrina Guevara?
I guess it could look like it might be her.
It's shot like trickily. The lighting's really bright and it's at a TV lens angle and like resolution.
I don't know.
Not listed here, but that could just be normal stuff. So
it could be Sheila. I'm not sure. All right, let's go back. Okay, I mean, people are saying it's Sheila.
That's what some people in the chat have recently started to say.
So that would be the alluding for sure that Fisk is actually, because then if that is Sheila, then for sure Fisk would definitely still be mayor while this stuff is happening.
If that's the case, yeah.
But it also depends if he's still mayor by the end of Daredevil Born Again.
That's the question, if that's alluding to that or not. If that is her, does not look like her to me.
I really think they ought to be putting that word out there a little bit more. I feel like more people might tune in for Daredevil Born Again.
If
they knew
it ties
that,
into Spider-Man.
that there's some type of a Spider-Man tie-in. Anyway, let's keep going through these hand shots. I thought the Hand was such a letdown of a villain.
I'm really glad they're going to get redemption.
Yeah, I think they might actually do right by them here.
Also, I love that Destin Daniel Cretton is going to direct some more ninja stuff after Shang-Chi because he directed the hell out of ninjas.
What prison do you think they're at here?
Maybe the Raft? Ravencroft? There's a lot of Spider-Man prisons. Because it's not the prison in Wonder Man. I don't think.
That one's in California, I think.
Yeah.
We at least got some natural light coming into
yeah.
Go to the final shot.
God, look at that.
Amazing.
That is just a classic, like, whoosha kind of thing.
I mainly think of the Hand as being Daredevil villains. So
Same.
Generally. This feels like Daredevil would have to. To me, this just seems like Daredevil. I mean, think of fucking Punisher in here. Punisher's introduced in Daredevil, so
yeah.
And Matt Murdock, Daredevil, was in Charlie Cox's was in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
He's a very good lawyer.
So we're much closer now. No, in the animated show.
Oh yeah.
We're much. Oh yeah, and he was in No Way Home. What the fuck am I talking about? He was in No Way Home.
He was his lawyer.
So yeah, then what the fuck? We gotta get Daredevil. Oh man, can you imagine if we actually get Daredevil Spider?
Punisher?
This seems
Yeah.
more likely now than
With
ever.
the hand shot? Like, come on.
Oh man.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. That looks amazing.
To me, that would be so much more exciting to me than Avengers Doomsday. If you got a Spider-Man movie that had Spider-Man and Daredevil and Kingpin, if you finally get to fucking have Spider-Man fight Kingpin,
And that's how you do a sequel to No Way Home. Like, how do you keep upping the stakes in sequels? You do everything. Because, like,
Yeah.
we've done the Toby Andrew. Now, we wanted a street-level Spider-Man. We fought between those two. Like, this isn't multiversal. How do you make the stakes that high?
I totally forgot he was a no.
no.
I brought it up earlier, too.
What's gonna happen in this movie is during the chase scene with the Punisher, like one of the webs is gonna like dislodge a brick and it's gonna fly across the street, and then Matt Murdock's gonna catch the brick. And then the
Yeah.
audience is gonna hold for applause.
And then movie nerds are going to know that's supposed to be a snow globe.
Yes. Was it
right.
what?
Did you not know that?
It was not originally a brick.
It was a snow globe. He actually catches it, and it's like a circular. Yeah, it's a snow globe.
Wow.
Some
Movie magic.
Some people are actually thinking the same thing I said, but Daredevil might have been edited out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for participating in this chat. We got some super chats to go to. Let's check out what people have been contributing here.
Thank you to the 2,000 of you with us.
Thank you so much. This has been fun. This has been really fun.
Heck yeah. All right, let me pull up them supers.
Whenever we've done these trailer breakdowns before, I usually start getting over the trailer as we
I
go
got
through
more into it.
Yeah, I got more into it as it kept going.
This is our July, man. I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
You got this, John. I believe in you.
All right, we're going to refresh these, and we're going to refresh these.
I believe in you, John.
Keep on keeping. Keep on believing. Don't stop.
Is Anya awake?
Yeah,
Probably about.
Get her in here.
Call her.
Happy birthday.
Tell
Come
her-
through.
Tell her to come over here. What's your favorite cake? You don't know your
She's a
fiance's favorite cake?
tiramisu girl.
Nice. I love I had tiramisu a couple weeks ago.
She likes tiramisu and she likes ice cream cake. I'm getting her an ice cream cake on the way home.
Oh, nice.
Carvel ice cream cake.
Nice. Do you love her?
A lot. Marrying her. I mean,
That's
yeah,
good.
those are separate thoughts that happily go together. I am marrying her and I love her, which is convenient.
Alrighty. Here, let's read the first one while I troubleshoot the graphics, and we can
troubleshoot the graphics.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
My screen isn't showing up. for
Oh,
some
we're
reason.
troubleshooting.
It's all good.
Shooting troubles.
It's all good, gang. It's all good in the neighborhood.
John, commendable work today with the stresses and the things breaking and killing it.
Thanks, Coy.
It's been a lot.
I appreciate you. This is weird. There we go.
Did you text us? The internet broke.
I love how whenever I'm streaming, some people expect me to check my text message.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got your text about it being frozen.
Yeah.
Alex was trying to help us
Yeah,
out. Thanks.
same.
I did not
Same.
already figure it out at that point. But now
I realized that.
we were down for like 15
like
minutes.
15 minutes in.
Yeah, and I
took
talked a
the whole
lot.
Last shower and you guys were still frozen.
I talked at
I'll
length.
I'll work out a 5-screen setup here so that I can have more things.
I did so much breaking down, and here we are.
Alrighty, we are here. We are queer. Get used to it. It is Sebastian Yuntz kicking us off today. Thank you so much, Sebastian.
Thank you, Sebastian.
With the 1-2 punch. Let's fucking go. Hope you fellas are doing well. Go Spider-Man. Reject Nation. Leave a like on the live stream.
I love
Thank
this
you so
positivity.
much, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Sebastian. Appreciate you very much. Mike Ravel asks, can we get a Band of Brothers reaction?
Funny you should ask,
Can we?
because it is one of them has been shot already. John and Andrew are doing it. We're blowing the lead on that. They already started shooting it.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll
They will-
shoot episode 2 in a couple months.
They are coming. No, I figured I put it on the schedule. I know where it gets uploaded to now. It'll happen. All right, so let's move on.
Beautiful.
Thank you for the super chats. Thank you.
Kai Hoggard, thank you for chiming in. Peep MJ and Ned trying to figure out who Spider-Man is on the wall of her apartment.
Oh, did not catch that. That's cool. Good catch.
Hey,
good
that would
catch.
actually be a funny way of it. That would probably be more compelling too for Tom Holland. I mean, for Peter Parker to want to get back involved into their life.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't even catch
Oh,
that.
you're right. Damn,
Oh,
fantastic.
fantastic.
All that breaking down, and we never caught that. They
That's
are
fun.
doing investigative reporting here.
And in the comics, Mary Jane does figure out he's Spider-Man. Like, she figures it out herself. That's fun. I like that.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Thank you, Kai Hoggard, for pointing that out. Appreciate you very much.
I mean, yeah, when he did the memory wipe, they must have taken like some photos together at some point, even in the Spider-Man outfit when they were dating as like a joke thing, right?
Who is this man in all of our pictures?
Yeah.
Who's this
I
random
imagine with the
guy?
magic photos had to go away too, but that's, again, the can of worms.
I think it would be fun if they actually did like a Doctor Who thing where it's like, this guy keeps showing up in all these places that don't make any sense. And like, who is he? Why? But anyway, Mayank Rananavari, thank you so much for joining in today. Hey, Greg, Coy, and John. Do you think Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey? Will she use her powers to make people close to Peter Parker remember him?
That's my theory, because I think it makes sense to have someone like a mutant that would undercut the magic. Like, how do you plant that memory in that many people? And she's powerful enough. But I also think Sadie Sink is too good an actress to just be like a one-off. So I think she's Jean Grey for a lot of reasons. Timing with the mutants. I think you start putting X-Men in movies individually. That way you can get to know them before the X-Men movie. I think you need to. I think they're shooting X-Men later this year. I think she's Jean Grey for a lot of reasons.
You don't think it might undercut it too much to immediately undo it in the next movie, though? That you can bring back people's memories? Or maybe you do it by the end of the movie?
I think it's the end of the movie. I don't think it's the beginning. I think we get a whole movie of him, Peter Parker, no more. But I don't think we do. I don't think it's a trilogy. I think it's like one movie where nobody knows he's Peter Parker, and then we go into like the relationships. Because a big part of what makes Spider-Man work is his relationships. We can't do that in this one.
That's true. That's fair. Yeah.
He can't work at the Bugle. He can't like.
You have eliminated all history. That is true. That's a good point.
All right. Thank you, Mayank. Here we go. Patrick Demuzangi, thank you for chiming in. What do you think of Legion in the MCU?
Never saw it.
I've seen some of it. It's really amazing. I just fell off because it was like 20 shows, but I liked what I saw.
That is one of those shows that gets brought up almost every week here.
I want
every single week.
I'd love to watch it. I've only seen like 3 episodes and they were all great, but
give me
lot
that Dan
of TV.
Stevens, man.
But I appreciate your inquiry and for being here, my friend.
And Amber.
John, read this in a Scottish accent.
Alistair McDonough, hello from Scotland. Wondering if yous are going to watch the Peaky Blinders movie. It's my top 5 shows.
No, I mean, Coy, it would surprise me is Coy's never seen Peaky Blinders, and he's
seen
obsessed with the actors who are in that show.
I haven't seen an episode. I wanted to watch the movie, especially with Barry Keoghan joining Cillian Murphy, but I feel like I should watch all the show first.
I think that would be the way the movie's rewarding, is if you watch the whole show.
But since I haven't started the show yet, maybe I'll cover it. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I don't know if that would do well here, but it's hard to commit to 5 seasons of a show and a movie without time. Like, it's hard to make time.
I mean, it seems like it's totally your jam, though. Aren't they Irish in that show?
Yeah.
It really seems like the kind of thing you would love.
You know, doing
Tom
things...
Hardy shows up at one point,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Doing things you love just because you love them is not an option in this economy.
Oh, my God. Mr.
When do
Bitch about his life.
In capitalism, when do we have time to
Goddamn.
just sit and enjoy a show?
Yeah.
I'd like to watch it. I just watched Succession, so I just did do that, and I loved it.
Yeah, now commit to 5 seasons of television.
And a movie.
All right. Thank you, Alistair. Appreciate you very much. Marcus Santos, happy B-Day to your fiance, Coy. Also, we definitely seen Peter turn into Man Spider, right? We had better be.
I'd like that. Thank you from my fiance. I think she's probably awake. We have a day planned. I schemed some stuff. It's going to be fun. Once Spider-Man Day is over, on Yay Day begins.
I think Man Spider will not appear in this. I think we'll probably get a sequence that's like a nightmare that he has. I think that's the closest. We'll get
I
to
don't think
touching.
we'll see Peter Parker become like a Man Spider.
Yeah.
But I think we'll visually see Man Spider. I agree. Like the giant bat in Val Kilmer's Batman. Like, I think we'll get that.
We'll get some type of.
Let me have this.
I mean, obviously he's the lead.
Yeah.
Man Spider.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Obviously, July 31st, Man Spider.
Really appreciate it.
Man Spider Day, new brand. Obviously.
Thank you, Marcus. Spidey Sensei, Coy. Thank you for chiming in, Spidey Sensei 72. Check your P.O. box, Coy.
I will.
Do it.
Thank you.
All right, moving on.
You'll find $5.
I'm excited, Spidey Sensei. Thank you.
$5 minus the postage.
That's true.
Thanks for the super chat, my friend.
Thank you, Spidey. Appreciate you. Daniel Sessions. chiming in. Thank you so much. I am finally starting my own comic collection and have a good mix, including some Spider-Man. No X-Men yet. What runs do you think I should start with?
We're gonna be here a while.
All right, so Spider-Man
Oh
is a
my
beautiful
God.
character because there's a lot of jumping on points. I think the most approachable comic of any character of all time is Ultimate Spider-Man, the 2000 run. Brian Michael Bendis and Mark Bagley wrote and illustrated the definitive Spider-Man run for our day. It was back in 2000. If you are over the age of 25, 30, if you're my generation, Ultimate Spider-Man 2024 was an incredible take on the character wherein instead of being a child who is bitten by a spider and has no responsibility, gets powers, develops responsibility, he's actually our age. He's a parent. He's 35. He is a person with responsibility and no power, and it's a really cool inversion on that. So Ultimate Spider-Man 2024, very different take on Spider-Man, very approachable, very fun. The one in 2000, I think, is the most of all time. If you want to read classic Amazing Spider-Man, there's a run from J. Michael Straczynski, starting with issue 30 of Volume 2, that is a really good jumping on point. It's college professor Peter Parker. It introduces the idea of spider totems, Ezekiel, and some things you'll recognize from Spider-Verse, but in a really fun, I think, palatable way. The Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man issue 1 you saw in that trailer, I think, is a really fun jumping on point because it's number 1, plays a lot with history, plays a lot with those things. If you want more of a run that feels like an anthology, or you want something that feels like you're catching a lot of random chaos in a fun way, Spider-Man Tangled Web of Spider-Man is an anthology series where each issue or 2 is their own like focus on a villain, and they're very fun. Like they do philosophical quandaries of characters like Flowers for Rhino and which is a play on Flowers for Algernon. They do a lot of really interesting character studies in that. Untold Tales of Spider-Man plays throughout time. Any of those. Or go back to Amazing Spider-Man number 1 and read from the beginning, which I've done and I love.
People say Koi is in 2 times speed now.
I just had to give a lot of data very quickly. I love Spider-Man.
Hey, we love Spider-Man. We love Spider-Man. And we love Daniel Sessions. Thank you, Daniel. Hope you got some good recs out of that.
Well, I just checked our trailer reactions. Doing pretty well right now.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, guys.
J. Michael Straczynski of Babylon 5. That is correct.
Hey, all right. Hey, we got Aaron Koval in here. Aaron Koval, thank you so much.
Oh, Dune.
This is very stylized.
Thank you for a
typed
generous
this.
super chat.
It's pretty sick. I feel like the Dune trailer was Chalamet's retaliation strike for him not winning Best Actor. Also, Marty Supreme winning 0 Oscars is arguably the most Marty Supreme thing that could have happened.
It really is.
Shrug. Thank you, guys.
That is very true. For guys who haven't seen Marty Supreme, and Marty Supreme was plagued. I think the narrative that really has to drop though about Timothée Chalamet is that he lost because of his comments about the opera
They happened,
ballet.
or they got popular after.
They got popular after, and it's a thing people will go to. But it was a long lead up of a big part of winning an Oscar comes down to, they call it a campaign for a reason. It's more than just the performance. And the campaign leading into it, Timothée Chalamet was slowly but surely losing respect from all those elder fucks who fucking handle the Oscars, man. To go, right when he had that, what was it, the which award did he win? Where he's like, I want to be one of the
Greatest
greats
of all time. I think it was the SAG Awards.
Once that happened,
People were done.
and then proceeding after, and it was an aggressive Oscar campaign that he ran, and then he would do interviews where he's like, I'm pretty sure there was like, I remember one interview where he was even saying like, I want to say it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. Like he pretty much said that. Like I'm pretty sure I got this. Like it was a while in advance, and what people like is feigned humility.
Yeah.
Every one of these every actor who wins an Oscar or is getting nominations, DiCaprio is a great example. They all want an Oscar. They all do. They all want to be one of the greats. Timothée Chalamet was just
said it like an athlete.
He was just fucking saying it. He was treating it like an athlete. And, like, did I find it a little bit pompous? Sure. But I'm like, at least it's fucking honest. I mean, every one of them has to do the humble act.
Yeah.
But they all want it.
Why are we here?
That being
To
said,
do great work.
I will take this moment at the beginning of this stream. I did say the thing that gave me the challengers and Zendaya. Come on,
Yeah.
moment. I was working on this. I was at this exact laptop for 6 straight hours, just working on the schedule, and I only got through April. And in the background, I had the Oscars, and I would look at it once in a while. And the only time where it actually gave me pause and concern was when it came down to the nomination for Chalamet and Michael B. Jordan. And when it got to the nomination, when it was time to reveal the winner, I did find my heart stop. And I was like, oh my God, who's going to win?
Yeah.
I really do. And
I care.
And it's weird. And the whole time I've been saying how Marty Supreme is like one of my favorite movies of last year, is my favorite performance. But in that moment, I really, really wanted Michael B. Jordan to win. And then I had the feeling of, what if he doesn't win? So when he did win, I did get hit with that feeling I had to have with the Oscars in a very long time, where I was genuinely really happy that he won that award. And the way he received it, when he's looking upon the crowd and what that does for, I mean, not just only like a black artist, but also for the genre of horror as well. And for such a unique thing, like the Marty Supreme campaign was fucking obnoxious. It was, Timothy Chalamet was everywhere. And I barely feel like I heard anything about Michael B. Jordan.
And the movie came out so long ago.
It came out so long, and it was a testament to how great of a performance it was, that he did not have to be as aggressive in the campaigning and everything like that. It was just that good, and it was so unique and such an antithetical type of thing to what the Oscars normally reward for a performance.
Yeah.
And it was something that did give me like some type of reinvigoration of, I actually had a moment where I looked forward to something in this Oscars thing and I didn't realize I did. So yeah, all that to say, I'm happy for Michael B. Jordan, and Chalamet lost that a long time ago.
Yeah.
And the Dune thing, I think, is really funny timing, because they clearly held the trailer for the day after, so they could either write or delete Best Actor winner.
Yeah.
But then, you know, the theme of the thing is very funny timing. So no matter what, like, it is a fun little arc that is not actually timing, but it's funny.
Yeah. Oh,
you
well.
know, Timmy could have locked his next Oscar win if he had just gone to freaking In-N-Out afterward.
And that's it. That's all you got to do. I think,
just
I mean,
gone.
this performance might be the one that gets an Oscar. Like just the chanting and hearing his voice amongst the score, and then like the power of the visuals. That Dune trailer is insane. Watch our reaction. I love that trailer. I think that's the first trailer in all the reactions we've ever done that I had to remind myself to speak. I was like, remember, you're on camera. Because I was just like, oh my God. I was so swept by it. It's incredible.
Sometimes your silence speaks more volumes. And that's including when we're in private and,
Yeah.
and no one's around.
I should shut the fuck up.
Once in a while, just listen.
Hey,
Coy.
it's nice. Just not. It's just do your job, Coy. Don't talk, Coy. Which is it, Greg?
Just know whatever you do, I'm not going to be satisfied.
And I was happy for Amy Madigan.
Yeah,
More
that's another
horror
one.
love.
There's a lot of horror love at the Oscars.
Yeah. When she won that first award, I was like, I'm good for the day. I'm happy with any other choice that comes down the line.
If freaking Sinners winning Scream, that's a lot. Weirdly, maybe that is their way back into getting the youth interested.
There's a pretty good
Is
Oscars.
the-
I think.
Movies that the youth watches.
Not blockbusters and comic books, but horror.
Yeah, genre stuff.
Absolutely. We love a genre, and we love you guys.
Oh,
Speaking of
also
you guys,
Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man. Any of his stuff recently, very good. His run was sensational. Life story, spectacular. Also, thank you again, Spidey Sensei.
It's a very generous super chat, so we took extra time for you, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that super chat had an aftershock. Jen Maddle, thank you for chiming in. No
Thank you.
question, but sending support. I always appreciate your discussions, especially since I'm not a comic book reader. Get that insight.
You don't need to be a comic book reader to talk about Spider-Man trailer.
And that's the fun of reading comics, is like, I love sharing. I think gatekeeping in comics is one of the weirdest things, because it's the last thing you're going to do to get people to want to go to the comic store is if you're like, yeah, well, I read the comic. Like, it's such a weird, oh, well, I knew the character more than you, so you shouldn't learn. I think it's wonderful to share the original texts, and I love that you listen. Thanks.
Gatekeeping and fandom.
Doesn't make any sense.
We love to see it.
The worst.
We love to see it.
Why
Thank
aren't
you,
these
Jen.
movies doing better? But also, I hate when people that don't read the comics talk about them. Like, screw you.
Yeah, only a niche group of experts should be allowed in the theater, but also these should be the most popular movies ever made.
I want these 10,000 people to show up, but I want it to make $100 million more a weekend.
All right. Hassan Hamid, thank you for chiming in. Seems to be mutant mentions in the trailer, with the talk of Peter going through a mutation with his DNA, which might link to Jean Grey in some way.
Some way home.
I was thinking like the mutation idea is something that would maybe summon Xavier or Jean or any of those elements. I don't think they'll keep Spider-Man as a mutant, but that is an interesting thing because they usually draw a very clear line in the sand that he's genetically modified, not a mutant. But they do talk about mutation in the trailer.
He should not be a mutant.
He should not be a mutant, no.
No.
But mutation, I'm curious how that lands.
I am opposed against that.
Yeah, I don't want him to be a mutant.
I would petition and make 20 videos complaining about it.
Yeah.
Make him the first MCU metahuman.
Somehow I will weave the narrative that is a woke move in order to go against this.
Something to yell about in a thumbnail.
Woo! Mind virus. JD Smooth. Thank you for chiming in. I think that when he mutates, Tramel's character is going to call him a mutant and go after him, and that's where Jean and everything comes into play. So it's like a mutant misunderstanding.
Do you think there's more to Tramel Tillman than just some DODC guy?
I think the DODC is going to be a big thing like it was in Wonder Man, and I think that it's going to lead to mutants and those characters. So I don't know what he is going to be as a character, but I think he is going to lead to X-Men as well.
I was really hoping he would be like a prolific comic book character when they said Tramel Tillman will be in this movie.
This is a total tinfoil hat theory.
You think he's bigger than what they're leading on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he might be Stryker.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Stryker?
I think he could be someone like that, if not Stryker himself.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would set things like that up here.
I mean, he would be a good Stryker casting. I just feel like it would. I guess it just depends on timeline and how you do all that.
But something in that vein, like Stryker or a character like that, is who I would do in a Spider-Man to set up the X-Men, especially if she's Jean. That's my crazy theory.
Not opposed against it, man. Tramel Tillman, brilliant actor, fucking brilliant.
I mean, he stole the show in Mission Impossible. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I've seen him in 2 things. I actually saw him in Mission Impossible before I ever saw Separate.
When he shows up in Mission Impossible, it gets like a standing ovation. Like he's incredible.
Never forget that moment. All right, leave us your Tramel Tillman theories in the comments in the chat. Jesse Lifsey, thank you for chiming in. Longtime fan, first time super chatter.
Thanks, Jesse.
With the shot of the cocoon, do you think Morlun and the spider totems could be part of this story somehow?
I think spider totems might be like a throwaway concept or like an element that's introduced that would need to be fleshed out later. Morlun, I could see them doing in Spider-Verse, but not Spider-Man. Morlun maybe as the voice, like Frank, the Keith David voice, and like but I think more Ezekiel. Keith David, Morlun or Ezekiel as someone teaching him about all these things, but I don't think we're gonna have Morlun as a villain. I think that's Spider-Verse, if nothing. Like I don't see Morlun working personally.
Who's Morlun?
He's
I know spider
vampire-esque,
totems.
He's a vampire-esque villain that has to consume the spiders across dimensions in order to.
They thought he might have been in Madam Web or something. I remember him now. Yeah,
that guy. Mm-hmm. And yes, technically Ezekiel was in Madam Web, but no one considers that canon now. That guy.
That's Ezekiel. Madam Web. That's right.
Yeah, Ezekiel's in it, but he's not.
I totally forgot that.
The second you brought that up, I was like, wait a minute.
I forgot all about that.
And that's when things go awry.
What do you mean?
I like this idea of a new direct. I mean, it's what's interesting about this brand new day trailer is it seems like it is writing an interesting line of being street level, but also introducing these crazier sci-fi elements that Spider-Man is privy to.
Yeah,
that's not just multiverse,
right?
Like
I said, how do you do a sequel to multiverse? I feel like this is you go deeper, not more out.
Yeah, you go weirder.
Yeah,
because there are those weird ass sides to Spider-Man lore and everything, and the movies have never truly embraced it.
Yeah,
but they get fucking weird and dark and icky. and I do like that. So yeah, actually that's the part of the organic webbing visuals that sounds interesting, because if you're doing a new trilogy, you can do like the spider totems and all that shit. But I do want the fucking like them fighting Kingpin. That's like the big.
I want the street level gang war stuff.
That's the big thing I really want. Yeah.
Seattle KO says it's Morlun time.
Hell yeah.
And Rock Scissor Paper says Tillman is Moses Magnum. JK.
All right, what else we got? Thank you, guys.
We got up next. Thank you, Jesse. It is Julian Guerrero or Jules. We'll go with Jules. Happy Wednesday, fellas. I love how Spider-Man's movement and acrobatics are used to enhance the visuals. This has the extra spice we need. Fire and a hand heart.
Great point. Like, there actually seems like there's weight and physics to a lot of the movement. That is a thing that wasn't like that throughout all the John Watts experience, but that did seem like a thing that was kind of missing, though, which is what you do sacrifice when you are completely eliminating any sense of practicality with this swinging around. And even if you are doing CGI blemishes and implementations, you do get some of the. It's kind of like Avatar: Way of Water, where they actually had them film underwater, so that way you could get certain types of physicality movements. So even if they are doing a lot of CGI alongside with it, there's that added touch that makes it feel more real.
My wish list for this movie that I haven't said out loud yet that I really hope we get now that I've seen this trailer, I want a desecrated battle ravaged suit.
Oh, nice.
Because he's been nanotech.
In this movie? Or down the road?
No, in this. I want to see Spider-Man's suit tattered. Remember how it felt like in Raimi's Spider-Man or even The Amazing Spider-Man? Like, Spider-Man's suit getting messed up is so important to the character, and like we haven't had it in a trilogy. Because he's been nanotech boy.
It doesn't get messed up in... Oh, you're right about that.
He flips it inside out.
You're right. Okay, he fights Vulture at the end, but his suit doesn't even get messed up. It's his original homemade
he's
suit.
in a sweatsuit.
Right. Yeah, it's true.
We haven't seen Battle Ravaged Spider-Man in like 5 movies.
And it does always look so cool.
Yeah. But I want a tattered Spider-Man. That's my wish list.
Yeah, it is a fucking great look.
Just like part of his face showing, body all shredded, and he's all shredded, and you're like, ooh, nice obliques.
Yeah.
That's what I'll be like. Great definition, man.
Yeah.
I want the unfiltered commentary track for these movies where you guys aren't talking about comic book references and shit. You're just sitting there going, what is his workout regimen? Oh my God, how many calories do you think?
We were talking about how shredded he was in this, and 3 people were like, oh, that's gross. Why are they like objectifying him? And I was like, you woke, you cowardly Gen Z. Like, goddamn, you embarrass yourselves. We can objectify that man's obliques.
It is so stupid. Like, they get redonkulously shredded for these things.
Admire it.
So we can go, wow, look how cut they are.
Yeah.
This is for every gaze.
They do that for the audience.
Whenever I read something like that, I'm like, you sad individual.
We're objectifying them like they got in shape
for that purpose.
Like, what fucking argument are you trying to make right now?
If we talk about getting in shape, we're fat shape. If we talk about someone being in shape, we're objectifying. Grow up. Get a hobby.
Unless it's Taylor Lautner in the Twilights.
You know.
Who's always
because he talked about how he was very uncomfortable with the fact that they kept being like, hey, we got to get your shirt off more and we got to like soak you down in these cold environments. And then
it's because they did turn him into an object. Like because that's all Taylor Lautner became, though, was that object.
Yeah.
We're talking about moments where Tom Holland is shirtless, but we're not like, God, he should just be naked the whole movie.
Yeah,
you know. But some people will take your argument.
But John, some people will
literalize what you're saying. And that's where it comes from, though, is like the black and white sentiment.
That's a situation we can talk about it in.
But that's my point, though, is like because something like that happened with Taylor Lautner, the second you point that out with Tom Holland,
to everyone.
Yeah, and it's like, that's not fucking, I think Tom Holland would be very upset if no one complimented his goddamn physique.
Because he worked hard to look amazing.
Extra to look that way.
Watching Hugh Jackman not eat a burger for 10 years to stay shredded for 20 is insane.
Like, don't talk about it. That's bad. Like,
I want to watch.
About?
What's that movie Jonathan Majors did? The
one about bodybuilding.
Yeah. I want to.
Dreams.
Yes, I want to erect Magazine Dreams so bad so I can just spend 2 hours ogling shreddedness.
Yeah,
like
it's the point of the body, man.
Yeah. To be appreciated.
And,
for that purpose. You don't train that way that hard to not take your shirt off.
And then when an actor gains a bunch of weight for a role, I watch it with a camera point at me. I go, ew, ugly, because that's what they want.
Yeah.
They want us to point out how gross they look.
Yeah.
The Informant.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Matt
It's so
Damon and
jiggly.
Air.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What's happening?
Ugh.
The Dick Cheney.
Dick
movie.
Cheney, Christian Bale. What's happening?
Disgusting.
Ugh.
I just give the response of whatever they want us to feel.
Thanks for your obliques, Tom.
Thanks for
Tom.
gaining weight in The Informant, Matt.
Yes. Woo! Thank you, Jules. Appreciate you. Anna Whack. the beatboxer. Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man with a box of scraps. Make TASM 3.
I want TASM 3 very badly, and I think Andrew Garfield is the best cast Spider-Man that never got a script that was worthy of him. But this to me looks like Spider-Man, man. This looks so special. So I do want TASM 3, but I'm not upset that this is happening.
Look, I know Andrew Garfield is like 76 years old now or whatever, but I still think like he could be a good Spider-Man.
In a second. Like
He's
tomorrow.
He's got that youth thing about him.
Yeah.
Toby does not. Toby
No,
looks like
he's
an
an
older gentleman.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. His girlfriends will think he can still play Spider-Man, though, because they're still children. But Andrew Garfield could play College Professor Spider-Man tomorrow.
Yes, that's my point. Is Andrew Garfield even though he's how old is Andrew Garfield for real?
40?
40. So I was off a little bit.
I think he's about 40.
Okay.
I think he's slightly older than me.
Lip. 42?
42?
He's 40.
Past 40.
But he looks
Looks
he
great.
still looks like he could be like if you put him
Looks
in
early
Amazing
30s.
Spider-Man 3, I'd be like, yeah, I buy it.
Yeah, when I was watching him in No Way Home, I wasn't like, that's a late 30s man.
Yeah, exactly.
At no point did that cross my mind.
I was never distracted by his age in
Yeah.
that film. It didn't even cross my mind.
And if they do like adult college professor juggling a bunch of jobs, I wouldn't be like, I don't know, 42-year-old. Like,
Yeah.
I still want it
And then you could get Shailene Woodley to be his MJ. Actually pay that off.
after all these years.
How cool would that be? Right?
Yeah, I want a TASM 3 still.
TASM. Call Amy Pascal.
All right, let's keep it going.
Anahuac, we appreciate you, and we also appreciate Diego Guevara. Thank you for chiming in. The leaked trailer had LCD Sound System's New York, I Love You, which is a tremendous song, and it would have made this trailer an 11 out of 10. Still a fantastic trailer. I would love to see that.
Guys in the chat, I never saw the leaked trailer. What is different in the leaked
Yeah,
trailer?
I'm really curious because it was like months ago now.
What was in the leaked trailer that wasn't in this trailer? Because I can't imagine it's exactly the same, but there's got to be some stuff that is the same.
New York, I love you, but you're bringing me down.
I wonder if they didn't get the rights to it or something.
It's a great tune, and it would be a really cool. As a fan of both LCD Sound System and Spider-Man, I feel like that would actually be a really great marriage of a needle drop with a movie. It's an iconic LCD song and Spider-Man New York.
What's the Post Malone song in Into the Spider-Verse?
Sunflower?
Yeah, Sunflower.
That'd be a great way to introduce live action Miles.
Yeah.
If you hear that song first.
Oh, so he's got like a theme?
Yeah.
That's fun.
All right, let's keep it going. Oh my God, what time is it? Holy crap!
It's 10 o'clock.
It's almost 10.
Should we
We should probably
okay.
close those.
We're gonna close out the super chats in now. We're gonna disable
10
the super
o'clock.
chats.
Copy that.
We're gonna disable the super chats, so we're we're not gonna be able to submit anymore. But thank you guys to everyone who submitted. But we're gonna make sure we go through the rest. I wasn't paying attention at the time.
Appreciate it.
No calorie food right now.
I've only had liquids.
Alex, did you buy that pizza I asked you to buy?
Large
I said
stuffed
before you
crust
show up today, bring a pizza.
Did you get that large vegan breakfast pizza?
at 8:30.
Who is the pizza place that opens the earliest?
Huh?
Did you call me and tell me?
I called you. I sent an owl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We sent
The rejects out.
we sent a letter. We sent a child
Yeah.
with a
I
with
sent Fat Matt Damon to you.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah. I don't even know what that last
Don't
time
order
was.
a pizza, please. I'm very tired.
Ryan K. Ryan K. is in the
Ryan.
chat. Ryan. Hey all, a long-time listener, first-time super chatter. Thank you
Thanks.
so much. I have a two-part music question. What is your favorite needle drop in a movie, and what is one that you think does not work at all?
Favorite needle drop in a movie.
That's wicked hard.
yeah.
I am so brain dead to
Yeah.
think of a needle drop in any movie right now.
Here, I'll pull up a list of the best.
AC/DC and Iron Man really worked for me. That added to the character and felt like tonally appropriate.
Oh,
James Gunn's good at it, like a lot of James Gunn ones.
I can't pull it, but in Django Unchained, when this rap song drops in the middle of one of the shootouts, and it's the first time a rap song just drops in the middle of this Western movie, and I remember being so impacted by that, by going like, this is crazy how well this works in a film that has been so blatantly spaghetti western, and then suddenly there's like heavy raps. I can't remember what the fuck.
Rick Ross song or something.
I can't remember
100
what it
Black
was.
Coffins or something.
It's like the first crazy bloody shootout towards the finale of the movie. I don't remember what it's like.
It might be 100 Black Coffins.
It's one of Jamie Foxx's moments, but that to me was like an incredible needle drop because I didn't think it could work, but it absolutely did. I don't think that might have been the only fucking Tarantino movie too where the rap song drops. Actually, Tarantino has some great needle drops.
Oh
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Damn. Okay. So what's another one? I don't know if a bad one.
Someone mentioned I'm Just a Girl and Captain Marvel is awful and lazy. You're not wrong.
I didn't hate that.
I like the song.
I thought it was pretty like,
itself.
this is the message.
Yeah, no, I get it. It was on the nose, but I didn't like hate it.
It's an iconic track, so I didn't hate it. Yeah. God.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't know. I'm
gonna
sorry.
stick with
I can't provide.
I'm gonna stick with my Iron Man
That-
AC/DC
that's
as a good
thinker.
one.
That's a thinker for me.
I was gonna say we got so many potentials.
The bomb track at the end of the Matrix. Rage Against the Machine, because that's what a fitting everything. What the message is, what the song is. The theme of the movie is Raging Against the Machine. Yeah, Rage.
We're good, John. Thank you.
right.
Thank you. See, John just reading. Yeah.
I'm just trying. Oh, I'm surprised you didn't pick Where Is My Mind?
Oh, also a great one. Pixies, Fight Club.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Anyhow, let's see. Who do we got next? We have. Let me get you back to the right screen as well. Okay, cool. Thank you, Ryan. Next up, we got Dream Boy. I think it's super weird, and thank you, Dream Boy, for chiming in. People are saying it's Keith David doing the voiceover when it's very obviously Tombstone.
Tombstone doesn't know about spiders, and also, that's not what that guy sounds like. I don't know. It sounded like Keith David to me, and his voice is unmistakable. That's
I mean,
Keith
Marvin Jones has voiced Tombstone before.
Yeah, and he sounds not like Keith David.
So let's see if I can just hear a little bit.
And L. Thompson Lincoln.
Please, you're the big man.
Sounds like him.
In my
Sounds
life,
so much.
many names.
Wait, Keith David's also voiced Tombstone.
Is Tombstone.
That's Keith David, I think, voicing Tombstone.
I thought he voiced him in.
Season 1 of
Spectacular.
Spectacular is
Oh
Keith
fuck,
David.
that is Spectacular.
That's Keith David.
Yeah. Wait, when did Marvin voice him in? Okay, he's Tobias Whale in the CW show.
Is that he is a politician. What we know about Tobias Whale so far.
I mean, Keith David has a very recognizable voice. It sounds like Keith David.
Yeah.
I think it's just coincidence that he also happened to voice Tombstone, but I don't think that's Tombstone in the trailer. But I don't know. Time will tell. I don't know why I'd be talking about Spider-Man's life cycles.
I don't know either.
Just doesn't seem like a rebirth conversation Tombstone would have.
Anyway, please keep it going.
All right. Team Caboozles chiming in. Thank you so much, team. Anyone watch Spider-Man the animated series from '94? Scorpion, Punisher, Man Spider potential reminds me of season 2, and I'm here for it.
That's where I first learned about Man Spider, was from that animated series.
Yeah, I am a big old fan. I love the '94 show.
I still, even though it doesn't run as long and didn't get a definitive ending, I still prefer Spectacular Spider-Man personally, but that original Spider-Man show is pretty great.
I can't separate my nostalgia. I'm assuming the Spectacular is better because I remember loving it and being so impressed, but my whole childhood was '94. I'm going to put them equal. Both great.
That also had like the crossovers with X-Men.
It also had like the Spider-Verse before the comics did.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Shouts out to the Love Hurts needle drop and Rob Zombie's Halloween. Richard Nebbins chiming in. Thank you for chiming in. What's up, Greg and Coy? That inside the mask shot.
That's Richard from the Direct, by the way.
Oh, hey, what's up, Richard? That inside the mask shot might be the coolest thing I've seen in a Spider-Man movie. Loved the trailer. Glad you guys did too, and can't wait to see this one.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Very excited about it.
Go check out his work on the Direct. Richard is a great guy.
Also love that shot. Also, really enjoyed the fact that we got to do an hour breakdown on a 2-minute trailer and loved it more and more. Like, I love shots like that being like something you can dissect and talk about.
Hey.
That was a really good trailer.
I still stand by it that I feel like the Destin Daniel Cretton's direction in the Shang-Chi movie, the action is some of the best, and for some reason I feel like no one ever talks about how incredible the direction of the action is in that movie.
Yeah.
So once he was announced that he would be doing this, I was very excited for it because he's got a great sense of visual.
Coin name dropper clock.
Oh.
I went to the Wonder Man premiere and it was the first time I'd left my house since Spidey Cat had passed away. And by the way, today I'm wearing my Spidey Cat shirt, not just in honor of the trailer and Spidey, but it was 2 months ago today Spidey passed. So today's like a hard day, but also this feels again like he's sending me Spideys because the first time I left my house was the Wonder Man trailer, and the first person I ran into leaving the actual screening was Destin Daniel Cretton, who I'd never met. And it was really funny because about a week earlier, Spidey passed away 2 weeks before I made it public because I needed my own time. And I couldn't find anyone's voice that was resonating. I couldn't find any grief podcasts. I couldn't find any books. I was really struggling. And I remember the only person talking about grief that ever registered, since I've never lost anyone close to me to that scale, was Andrew Garfield talking about his mom for Tick, Tick, Boom. And ironically, I went back and listened to Andrew Garfield, and it was the third interview with Andrew Garfield. It was him and Anderson Cooper when my brain clicked, Spidey Cat sent me Spidey. Like, it was a really funny moment where I was like, oh, right, Andrew Garfield is Spider-Man. And then the first premiere with Wonder Man, Destin Daniel Cretton, I was wearing a Spidey Cat shirt to honor him on the red carpet, and I talked to Destin, and it was a really interesting moment because I didn't want to be like, it's nice to meet you, I'm really sad. So I didn't talk about my son, but he asked me like what I was like my job was, and I talked about talking about comics, and I mentioned Spider-Man and how I've worked with Sony as their Spider-Man expert, and how I worked with Tom premiering the trailer, and he was like, oh, I know of you, like the Spider-Man man. So we had this really funny back and forth talking about Spider-Man. As soon as I unmasked how nerdy I was, the level of references, I could tell he was keeping it at a 5 to be like, I'll talk like a person. As soon as I talked about who I was and my relation, the Easter egg references of his knowledge, he referenced Steve Scrose in casual conversation. We started talking about Eric Larson. He didn't tell me anything about what he used, which I'm glad, because I don't want to know until I see it. But it was really cool to see a guy that is clearly so nerdy get to be like, and now I know you are, so I'll talk about how I really feel. So we talked about Spider-Man in a really wonderful way that was deep cut nerdy. We talked about his kid saying Spider-Man as his first words for a couple of weeks. And it was just a really special moment. And that was 2 months ago now, and the Spidey stuff's been crazy hard. But to talk to him about Spider-Man, this is exactly who I want, and this is exactly the trailer. This man deserves it and is the right guy for it. And yeah, it was just a really special interaction. Name drop.
Here. That's one of the most worthwhile name drops.
And there was no way to do it without the drop, but it was a special experience. As the right man is wielding our guy.
Thank you for sharing.
We love to hear it. All right. Hey, look out now. Diego Guevara says lady giving him the key is from Daredevil Born Again. So fix your eyeballs, kids.
I believe you, but I don't see it.
There's a lot of emphasis on it. It's even the top comment on our trailer reaction.
Fix your hearts or die. All right, here we go. Who do we got next? We got freaking Paul McGarry. Appreciate you, Paul. The final shot before the title of Spidey fighting the Hand. Daredevil is removed from that shot, isn't he?
I think he definitely could be. There's a lot of space. But also, it's the Hand, man. As much as Kingpin is Spider-Man's guy and became a Daredevil villain, the Hand is Daredevil's. He's fought them, but it's a Daredevil fight.
That's not the final shot.
I think the one where they're in the air, it's going to be him. I think Daredevil's right underneath him.
This is a better version of that than the No Way Home one, though, because it still looks like they could all be flying at just one Spider-Man,
as opposed to what's kicking him.
What are you all doing? But
I mean, well, okay, yeah. If we look at the guys at the bottom,
they're aiming low.
They're aiming at someone beneath him. They don't look like they're going. Their eye line. The two guys at the bottom look like they'd be going for
someone lower. I think he's right.
These three
beneath.
are going up here, and then these three seem like they're looking more here or something like that.
Yeah, their eye lines are very different.
Slightly below Spider-Man.
That shot's gonna change lives in the theater, man. I'm so excited.
It's a very sick shot, though. It's cool to watch them learn from things like that too for their advertising trickery.
I mean, it could be just part, of all the crazy machinations that are going on. If you got Punisher in here, and then you got Daredevil, Daredevil and Spider-Man be working together when they're two vigilantes, and there shouldn't be any vigilantes in New York.
Yeah.
It would make sense for the story for it to happen. But
And what a trilogy back to back to back. Because if it's Daredevil right into Punisher right into this.
I would just love an actual movie, though, of like Spider-Man and Daredevil. Oh, that would be my dream.
Daredevil was removed from most of the shots.
Daredevil is actually the co-lead
in this trailer. He's holding the camera for much of this trailer.
They recast Charlie Cox, Sadie Sink, Daredevil.
That's what we all want. Thank you, Paul. All right, Evan Chan. Hi, support from Malaysia.
Oh, hey.
Brand new day.
Thank you so much.
That's a lot of
Thank you.
enthusiasm.
I had no idea people from Malaysia sometimes watch. Thank you.
Absolutely appreciate you. Shouts out to all the Malaysians. B. Gill Studios. Thank you for chiming in. Koi 1. Mission Harloff 2. What do you think of Mary Jane as Venom and Eddie as Carnage? Just curious. And this trailer is amazing.
I didn't like the Mary Jane as Venom thing at first. It's growing on me. I like her better as Venom than as Jackpot. I think it at least makes sense, and it allows for some interesting tension. When you do that big of a subversion, there's got to be dialogue that's like the fun part of it. And recently, 2 issues ago, Peter Parker found out that she was Venom because they did a big like 12 or 13 issue reveal where there were 3 people that might be Venom, and they kind of played around with like an unmasking whodunit. That was fun. And then when it was Mary Jane, it was like then you got to reveal that. That's fun. But this whole time, Spider-Man's been in space, so he came back to Earth, and when he did, that reveal got to be a really fun conversation. So because of those payoffs, it is now worth it to me. I think it's working as a character, and the dynamic between Venom and Mary Jane gets to be interesting because they both love Peter in their own way. So there's a lot of stuff that you can mine from that. Eddie Brock as Carnage, I thought was a shameless cash grab until I started reading it. It is actually a sensational run. Charles Soule, who Greg is reading the Daredevil run from right now.
That's who it is,
Charles
Soule's
Soule's run with Ron Garney on art. Very genius run. Charles Soule's run, he's a really good writer to subvert expectations, and his Eddie Brock is still a lethal protector, but Carnage needs to kill in order to stay alive. Like Carnage is insane and needs to murder. So they've got this great agreement where they're hunting down murderers. So it's this fun like David Fincher murder hunt where Venom can, Eddie Brock only wants to kill murderers. Carnage wants to kill everyone. So that inner turmoil is really fun. And then juxtaposing that with Mary Jane as Venom. I'm digging it. To answer your question, I'm enjoying the symbiote stuff. It's been fun.
Huzzah. Thank you, Coitus. Appreciate you, B. Gill. Arca. Thank you for chiming in. Had to ensure I actually got up at 8 a.m. for this.
Oh, no way.
Well done.
Respect.
Respect to you. Absolute vodka. All right.
I went to bed at 9:30 p.m. to make sure I was fresh for this Spider-Man stuff. I went to bed. I was like an 80-year-old man, like, well, time to call it at 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah. Good on you, Koi. All right.
Impressive stuff.
Malik, thank you so much. Aside from the rumors and possible spoilers / leaks, what character are you hoping that Sadie Sink is actually playing?
I genuinely think Jean Grey is deserving. Like, I think I would watch Sadie Sink in 10 movies evolving as Jean Grey. I think Ultimate Spider-Man had Ultimate Jean Grey and Ultimate Peter Parker, have a dynamic. I think she fits. I honestly do.
I guess the question is more about, like, if you were just doing an X-Men movie and you said Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey, absolutely zero objection. I don't have objection to her playing Jean Grey in this movie either. It's more, does Jean Grey fit for a Spider-Man movie, an introduction? That's more.
I'd rather have her introduced before an X-Men movie. And
Yeah.
therefore, if that's the way we do it, I just don't want them to be like, here's the X-Men, get to know them, love them, and we're off. So I think if we meet them first, any of them, even if we meet 2, that'd be exciting.
It is real. I mean, May Parker has been the one that I think a lot of people have been opting for as well. But
time travel in a street level thing is messy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
the daughter of Spider-Man, he's 25 or whatever.
Yeah, it's true. That's fair. Or
We're going to keep it street level, but there'll be interdimensional and time travel.
I mean, a big part is that they're saying is Tobey Maguire will be in one of those Avengers movies as well. So could be May Parker from that universe has been one of the other main theories that's been popping around a lot.
I hope not, but I could see it.
No, Jean Grey would be my pick. Absolutely.
I would love to have at least 2 or 3 X-Men introduced first, and I want someone. I also want a good Jean Grey because, like, I like Famke Janssen, but like I want X-Men that feel like they're
young teenagers.
teenagers developing, like that's the mutant
Young
allegory.
adults.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think she's the right age. It's a lot.
The spell from No Way Home brought actress Sadie Sink into the universe.
Yes.
And now he's got to return her to this set of Stranger
That's why
Things.
she won't reveal who she is, because she is Sadie Sink.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. LJ Spears, thank you for chiming in.
Hey, LJ.
I don't love the hero lost their powers during the second act trope. Do y'all think his body changes will lead to that kind of thing? Love your reject.
No, if the body changes, like in Spider-Man 2, he's losing his powers, but the body changes here is him getting a different kind of power. Why do you think he would do away with the... So if he has the organic webbing, he would have to do away with the web shooters then, right? Like he would have, like there's no way he could physically, because it seems like in the trailer that he's trying to make the organic webbing work.
Yeah.
But and he of course had the interaction with Tobey Maguire, so he's aware that there's merit for it.
I think that he's gonna go through a power shift and like more power, like the web. I think we're gonna get a more comic-y spider sense. I liked the spider sense a lot in No Way Home, but I think we're gonna get more of a spider sense. I think we're gonna get augment. I think we're gonna add to powers, not depower.
I feel like the spider sense is not really. There's nothing really here in the trailer that it seemed to. Oh wait, no, we had that one moment where the water drops and he's kind of losing the sensory overload.
I think it's gonna come back with a different spider sense or a different way of showing it.
Yeah, because we didn't even fully go all out there. We had it at one point in
No Way Home. They did that cool lock off shot.
Yeah, it was a great sequence.
But I don't think of the spider sense. And then the with Doctor Strange, that sequence uses a spider sense.
Yeah.
But I would like to see, you as the director evolves and gives their own style. It'd be cool to, like, the squiggly lines they used in No Way Home were cool. But it'd be cool to see how Destin Daniel Cretton does it post that moment, because he can then brand it his own.
Yeah, that's true. Good point.
Really quick, Bucky Barnes, shouts out to Bucky in the chat, holding things down. Bucky says, for the first time, coy, I don't agree. They said she's playing an antagonist, a villain, and Spider-Man is webbed up and saved by a web in the trailer. She's got to play Shathra the Spider-Wasp. Yet again, saying Sadie is playing an antagonist, so Jean would have to be bad.
You can have someone be an antagonist and not be bad because everyone thinks they're right, and someone can be opposing you without being villainous.
Like
2,
Punisher was an antagonist in season 2 of Daredevil,
and in Amazing Spider-Man 129, where he's introduced. But I'd never heard she was confirmed as a villain. I don't know if I'd cast someone of Sadie Sink's caliber as a character named Shathra the Spider-Wasp. Like, that's not. I just personally wouldn't. But
she could be an antagonist. She's an antagonistic presence at first, but that doesn't mean she's a bad guy or a villain.
That's what I mean.
And
I can
to
see
be fair,
Marvel leaning into that semantic.
And to be fair, she's also Jean Grey, who has a darkness in her, where sometimes that darkness can be perceived as very antagonistic.
Devouring worlds.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't think they'd cast her in a one-off personally. But I also hadn't heard she was an antagonist personally. So thank you for that update. I just hadn't heard that yet.
Hey. Appreciate you, Bucky. All right, moving right along to Geek Factor.
Some of Gina's had her bad moments. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a whole
Phoenix Force.
dark Phoenix thing going on.
What do you mean?
There's 2 movies about it.
Hey, Geek Factor says, and thank you for chiming in. Wow, 4 p.m. here in Poland, and you guys are live? Finally! Loved the trailer. Would you agree it feels like it gave us a whole lot while also keeping stuff secret? E.g. Sadie Sink.
Yes, I would agree with that. There is so much going on in this one trailer. I'm not entirely concerned. I feel like my mind is saying I should be just because of how much is happening, yet I'm more excited. I'm like 99% excited, 1% concerned, just because of past experiences with stuff. But it seems like they put so much extra care and thought into how they're going to craft this movie together. Hell, they even held off on this trailer for such a long time. I think they're going to... What was the original question? I got distracted by the sound of the water.
Someone bathing?
Yeah.
Would you agree it feels like they gave us a lot while also keeping stuff secret?
Yeah, because we still don't know what the fuck the movie's about. So that was the,
Yeah.
As we were talking about, like I still don't know what this plot is. Like it seems like there's something to do with Department of Damage Control. That seems like the big thread to it all.
I like that it's a lot. I probably am like about the same 99%, like just excited 1%, like, okay, it's a lot. But like, I'm not concerned because Destin Daniel Cretton and Tom Holland, like they spent so long, it seemed like developing it and shaping it. And we kept hearing like Sony wants one thing, Marvel wants another, Tom wants another. And this feels like we got the street level we wanted. So I'm not worried, but I will not deny like this is a lot, especially when we broke it down slowly.
It feels epic though, in a weird way.
Oh my God, yeah.
Even though it's street level, there's something that feels epic in the scale of it.
I think when you get a good director, you can do that, right? Like, Logan is such a contained story, but I think of it as big as an X-Men movie.
Yeah.
Like when you do it right. I think honestly, the way this looks, this trilogy could have the same scope as the No Way Home feel without needing interdimensional stuff. Okay, because then we can save that for Secret Wars.
Wow. Can't believe we're still getting Avengers. Wow, we still got 2 Avengers.
Doomsday this year.
That's crazy.
According to somehow.
When that trailer comes out.
Dude, that's going to be crazy.
We're
We're going to be doing a live stream that day. Tell you what.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Tell you what, Bobby.
Alrighty.
Doomsday and Doomsday accessories.
Geek Factor goes on to say, 2 out of 2. Out of all upcoming movies, which disappointment would hurt the most? Love you guys. Thanks to these videos, I feel like I have geek friends in the U.S.
Aw, thank you.
That's lovely.
Hell yeah. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, dude.
Yeah. I love that we're going live at dawn, so we have people from Poland and stuff, but it's also good to see the OGs as well as the people that I've, like, names popping up I've never seen and the regulars. This makes me happy. Good to see you.
Which disappointment would hurt the most? What's upcoming?
I got distracted by the love. This would be up there. I think my big 2 are the end of trilogies. If Beyond the Spider-Verse doesn't stick the landing, I'll be heartbroken because I think that could be the greatest trilogy of all time. Likewise, if Dune 3 doesn't stick the landing, I'll be disappointed because I feel like that could be the greatest trilogy of all time. Like, we have 2 end of trilogies in the next, like, 12 months-ish. And if neither of them stick the landing, I'll be pretty heartbroken.
Mine would be
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. If Street Fighter ends up being a boring mess, then that would be my biggest disappointment. I don't think there's a lot of expectation for this movie.
But from you, there is.
But for me, yeah, I have a lot of expectation that it needs to be a solid, entertaining, good time. So I am a little worried that my biggest disappointment is that it'll be a box office failure more than anything else.
Just worried about that.
I'm worried
Street Fighter 2.
I'm worried about the money.
But yeah, I mean, it's a huge year, but those are my big 2, Dune 3 and Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Can you imagine if we were in front of a crowd of over 1,000 people and I was this tired?
1,400 people.
It's like different when you're on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
You're aware they're watching.
You can just yawn
and
at
I'm
people's
like,
faces here.
It's just a couple of us
Yeah,
here.
it's fine. It's just 3 of us in the room.
Then if I was like in a crowd of like 1,000 people, oh my God, I'm going to have a panic attack right now.
I can't yawn in front of
I'm
2,800
gonna fall
eyeballs.
asleep accidentally in front of this crowd.
I was telling the boys here before we went live, like, I'm pretty sure I didn't sleep at like, I was like,
you came in like, I don't know if I slept.
I was like, I don't think I slept. I was pretty much half awake like the entire night. And I had like a lot of anxiety. So then I just went on a run to try to like calm my heart rate down. And I didn't feel this tired until like
an hour ago.
An hour into this. Then I'm like, oh shit! Oh, it's really kicking in now. It's starting to backfire.
I did. I have a green whoop score. I slept so well. I did a night walk. I had like a nighttime tea regimen to make myself sleepy. I took some magnesium oxide. Like, I prepped this morning all day yesterday because it was Spider-Man and Anya's birthday. So I was like, I can't be tired for her. But also, if I wake up and watch a Spider-Man trailer and I'm not on point and I disappoint all the Spider-Man fans, I'll be mad at myself forever. So today, I like ruined yesterday for today.
It's so good, man. You're great.
I'm like ready.
I took a Benadryl and did nothing.
Did I sleep?
I took a whole Benadryl and I couldn't fall asleep.
That is impressive. Your body did not want to listen.
I had that much anxiety.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Benadryl knock you on your ass.
Normally,
most days.
Benadryl does the trick.
It's hitting now.
Yeah, now it's finally kicking in. 12 hours later.
Is this a slow release tablet? 12 hours later?
Yeah, I took it at like 10 p.m. and nothing happened.
Damn.
All right, we got a run from Jeff Carroll here. Appreciate your generosity, Jeff. Jeff says, 1 out of 3. Great trailer. Anyone wondering who Tremel Tillman is playing? It's easy. His character is mysterious and important. Just finished watching the show and your reactions to Severance. Incredible show. Thank you so much, Jeff. Jeff goes on to say,
That was a really good delivery, John. I don't have my glasses on, so I couldn't read. I was like, oh, you know.
Appreciate that. 2 out of 3. Also, Dune, when I saw the poster of Paul, instantly filled with dread in the best way. He looks haunting. Image burned into my brain. Then came the trailer. Shortest summary of my feeling. 3 out of 3. My favorite trilogy is Lord of the Rings. Nothing has come close, in my opinion. If they nail part 3, Dune could be right there next to it. These films are incredible in ways I can't describe. Cannot wait!
I don't hear the third Dune talked about. I mean, the second, the Dune follow-up book talked about as much as the original Dune. Like when we're talking about trilogy adaptations and stuff, you're usually talking about the books also being a trilogy, or the entire Harry Potter series. I don't hear people talk anywhere near as much about. I would sometimes forget that there's a follow-up to Dune,
And there's many now.
and I believe the Herbert. I believe Frank Herbert made Dune Prophecy because he didn't like the way the reception of Paul Atreides was. Like, he was a hero, so he made the third Dune. He made the next Dune book to
make it clear.
to make it like really clear. Like, no, I guess it's what Todd Phillips intended with Joker Folio do.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't
Guys,
worship this
he's
guy.
the Joker.
He's not he shouldn't be an inspiration or some
I'm
type of
trying to
messenger.
deconstruct Messiah myths, not to encourage them.
Yeah. Although Denis did say this one will probably be, this one's more action-packed than the other ones, which is a little interesting to hear because it does look like such a performance thing.
Yeah, and having not read the books, I'm like, the war, I guess the slaughter of many is going to be action-packed, but like, I know this book is so much crazier than the first one.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious how that translates to end it here. Because the trailer's like the final in the trilogy. So I'm like, I know Denis done, but maybe they're all done. I'm just curious top to bottom.
We're not giving Zendaya enough flowers. She was just in the 2 huge trailers of the year.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
48 hours for Zendaya is nuts.
Yeah,
Like,
that's nuts, man. That's really cool.
Yeah, man, let's go Chani. Here we go.
And she's going to be coming out with Robert Pattinson in the drama in just a couple weeks, and Euphoria comes out next month. Really,
Yeah.
it's a Zendaya like 2
we're
months
all,
right
we're all
now.
just living in it.
Heck yeah. Thank you, Jeff Carroll. We're moving on to Top Red Riot. Appreciate you jumping in. Rejects. Always good to catch the live stream. Just wanted to mention how the black eyes in the trailer remind me of Jean Grey's Phoenix powers in X-Men 3. Much love.
I saw people saying that they thought it could be Jean Grey controlling him in some capacity, but I just don't associate Jean Grey's controlling people to do that. That's like demonic possession to that point if she's doing that, or like some type of, demon spell capability. This looks like it's something actually happening from within him. This doesn't look like Black Sclera evil supernatural haunting.
Well, it also looks like Tom's head specifically. Does not look like Sadie Sink's head or face.
No.
like-
we were
like
saying that she's doing it to him.
I see.
If
Might
we
be.
launch
Might be.
another Jean Grey movie with Phoenix already happening, I'll lose my mind because we need time for Jean.
There's
to be
one
Jean.
producer at Marvel.
And I need Marvel Girl
Who's
to
like,
exist
"We can
before
do
Jean
it.
Grey does.
We don't need any of that
Just
shit.
go right to Phoenix, make another Phoenix trilogy, get back Simon Kinberg. Third time's a
Let's
charm.
get Simon Kinberg.
He'll
Bill,
write
like,
Spider-Man.
This is it.
Now's
This
my
is it.
time. Now's gonna be my
I can
time.
do it. I
and
can
a
do
big metal tarantula.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't personally think it's Jean Grey.
All right. Omarinho 209. Are you maybe Portuguese? Did you mention Sheila from Daredevil giving out the key? Oh, it's Sheila Gate has been well
Sheila Gate
covered.
is open.
It is weirdly the most disgusting. It is the most talked about thing. It's like a great discovery that people really. I don't know. Like, part of my brain. I've looked at that. We looked at that so many times.
We looked at the side by side. Like I don't see it. But I'm happy for the actress to get so much flowers today because I don't see it.
Yeah, that star meter is going to be on the rise no matter what.
She is a chameleon.
And is it like a huge game changer if it is her?
I guess it implies Kingpin's mayor, maybe.
Yeah, but
it shows the tie. like the crossover. If Kingpin can't be in Spider-Man, at least we got the assistant.
But we know that they're connected already.
I think people are always going to have a separation of the Netflix Daredevil, even if it's not Netflix Daredevil anymore.
Even if it's on Disney Plus.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it is Charlie Cox on Netflix's Daredevil on Disney Plus.
Even though we had Daredevil.
Even though he was literally in No Way Home.
Even though he was in No Way Home and Punisher's in this one.
I think there's just like an excitement about it.
Like Punisher's
in the trailer.
Punisher's from the Netflix world.
It's true. Yeah, I don't know. People are excited.
Here. They are, in fact. You know who else is excited is Expert Criminal. Love your little avatar picture here. It's nice. How will the Punisher be effective without the power players?
Without what?
Effective without the power players. How will Punisher be effective with power players?
Oh. The same way as in the comic books. Plot armor.
He literally murdered the entire Marvel universe.
Yeah, you just write him that way. You do things. I mean, you got Spider-Man not wanting to hurt him. That allows him to be just a human. You've got other street level villains. Like this was a way better place for Punisher to come into Spider-Man than like No Way Home. He's fighting like street guys. So I think Punisher is effective here. It's just you got to have that power scaling done correctly, and I trust them to do that.
Yeah.
Here. All righty. Thank you, Expert. Moving right along to Mr. G, cousin of Mick G. I think the possessing entity could be the Shadow King. It would tie to X-Men nicely.
Don't know if they'd introduce that type of character in a street level movie. Shadow King could totally come in the X-Men, but I don't see him as fitting this world. I see the imagery. I see the jumping. Obviously, the body jumping they did, that is Shadow King-esque.
He's a multiversal character, isn't he?
In what way?
I thought he was like a multiversal. I thought
he's demonic, like he's like interdimensional in that way.
Isn't he like a multiversal manifestation or something like that? Shadow King. Am I thinking of the right villain?
I think of him as like an interdimensional demonic representation.
I must be getting it wrong.
You might be right. I just think our language
No,
is...
I don't. Yeah, maybe. Look him up, Sean. What is he?
Yeah, what's the official definition?
Here we go. Okay, let's find it. Okay, so Shadow King is a supervillain appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, primarily an enemy of the X-Men.
It says vast telepathic abilities, Egypt. I think him as like a New Mutants guy.
Powers and abilities. Originally presented as a telepathic mutant second only to Professor X, the Shadow King is a multi-universal ethereal entity extending into each reality as a tendril of its larger self.
Yeah,
I mean,
correct.
I don't really fucking know him though. It's barely.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
He's one of those characters like I know a thing.
Yeah. Greg was more right on this one because I always thought him as being from like a dimension reaching through to one other dimension, but multi-universal is.
You're definitely more right than me. I just got one word right.
You got it right. We got the multi-universal.
I got one word. Earned my flowers.
Greg's
today.
awake. Greg's
I'm
awake.
I'm awake.
You
That's
got
the goal. Stay above water. Don't drown.
Right. Woo! Drowning pool. Here we go.
Let the bodies hit the.
Let the bodies hit the Frank. Question.
Yeah. Let's lead Doomsday. Ending. Let me ask you something. Question is, will this lead into Doomsday in the ending?
I think it's not gonna lead into Doomsday. I think it's gonna lead into Secret Wars.
Yeah, Doom. Stupid metal face.
I don't want it.
Oh. You look like Tony.
Everybody looks like Tony.
Everyone looks like
Let
Tony.
me ask you something.
I know everyone's excited about the father-son Peter Downey, but I mean, Doom is actually tied closer to, ironically, Doom is closer tied to Spider-Man than he is Iron Man. They have definitely done the work to be like, remember that one time they switched bodies? Everyone, obviously, they're like, Superior Doom? Oh, yeah, Superior Iron Man. We've done a lot of work to try to make Doom and Iron Man more similar. In comics right now, Doom is in Captain America to make it tie in. But Doom was actually in Amazing Spider-Man #5. Like, he's been related to Spider-Man arguably longer.
Well, Doom's connection to Spider-Man's connection to Fantastic Four
makes them closer
exponentially.
Yeah,
stronger.
like and that therefore makes them closer.
Yeah.
But none of that has to do with them looking like Tony Stark, which is what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh man, nah, it's gonna be great, you guys. You just wait and see.
I don't think this end would. I mean, you have
This
a really.
comes out July 31st, and that's out in December. I think that's what people are thinking.
You had the post credit theory that it would lead into this
Secret
post credit will set up for Secret Wars.
That's my theory.
Versus more of
And I think that'd be interesting if you have a post credit set up something a year away, and then you get more of it in Doomsday. Like, how cool would it be if?
I think what you're saying really quick, just to clarify what you're saying, is that you're not saying that it'll set up Secret Wars, that it's setting up something that will pay off in
Correct.
Secret Wars. Yeah.
And I think it'd be really cool. Imagine if instead of a post-credit scene just being like, next time on, it instead does something that then gets more context in the post-credit of Doomsday.
Yeah.
And then you get Secret Wars.
Yeah,
and I think that's Venom. I think that's what.
So dope. I'm so happy for your fiance. She's probably really relaxing right now.
She's
Definitely.
Like,
she's in the
just
chat.
Enjoying the not.
All she's doing is running around in circles at your home, going, "Where's
It's
Koi?
my
Where's Koi? Where's Koi?
birthday!"
Where's Koi? Where's Koi? Where's Koi?"
No,
My narcissism dreams. My narcissism dreams my fiance doing that for even a moment of just wondering where I have it all the time.
Fiance who loves to be alone.
Yeah, she's thriving.
Where's Koi?
This is her best birthday ever that I'm not home. Till I get home and I'm like, we have 100 things I've planned for you. I want her to stay in bed. 100 things.
I planned for you.
I
for
know
me.
how you love very tight schedules on your day off. So I got you that for your birthday. Let's go be in the public.
Speaking of
Live streaming on Instagram.
speaking of tight schedules, oh, sorry. No, we're good. Somebody in the chat is theorizing that it's Barry Kogan from the Eternals. Josh Rich, look on the wall. Last scene of the trailer. That's right. We did look on the wall
It's pretty
and
cool.
saw the wall of the Charlie Day wall of Spidey evidence. Pretty interesting. There you go. There's your little feature there.
Thanks for reminding us.
Yeah, I really like that.
Appreciate you guys. All right, moving on. Thank you, Josh. Josh Rich. Rich with intel. I tell you what. Corey Battles. Thank you for chiming in. Elektra should be leading the hand still. Also, the scene at the end looks like MJ and Ned are trying to figure out who Ned is. I think you mean Spider-Man.
Who am I?
I have hair now.
Am I sure I want to know?
Now that I have hair.
I am faint of my heart. Is the story of my life all right for me?
It's the Tobey Maguire monologue, but Ned in the mirror. Am I sure I want to know?
Also, why does Peter have his mask off fighting the hand? I'm so hyped.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
That's one thing we never pointed out.
Yeah, he's just maskless.
Why did we never point that out?
The first part of this was should be leading. I'm
Elektra
curious if
should be leading
Elektra
the hand,
comes
yeah.
involved. Mask off. Oh, was it No Way Home? No, Far From Home. MJ figured out he was Peter in Far From Home. So it stands to reason that she could figure it out again. So I like the detail of that being something that's like bothering her, because that would have been long enough ago. That might be like maybe that's part of the magic of like her figuring it out isn't removed from the equation. Like she still has the ability to figure it out again.
I wonder if okay, here's my theory regarding the no mask on. I think Spider-Man might be being possessed by whatever darkness he's feeling in this moment, and I think he kills these members of the hand.
Whoa.
Oof. But it's not like, Peter's choice or something like that.
Also, they're dead. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
As killing people go.
But that's why he can get away with just having his face be exposed. Or maybe the hand already knows who he is.
Man, I'm excited.
I know
It's the hand. The hand knows a lot of shit.
Oh, and Spider-Man does a lot of work with his hands, so they would know.
I like how the hand feels like just a bunch of goofy ninjas in this.
Yeah.
They're like putties.
They're just goofy ninjas.
They're like Power Ranger putties. We love
We
to
have
see it.
4.5 months of this movie. That is a long time.
The hand's scary only in quantity.
I keep thinking this movie is out in June, but it's out the last day of July. We have 4.5 months till this movie. Oh, I guess a while.
Oh, here we go. Get ready. The Chad. The Chad. Thank you for chiming in, the Chad. Did y'all already talk about possibly Rogue on the bus?
You guys are crazy.
Rogue is on the bus.
I cannot
Let's
tell if
roll
this is
that beautiful
satire.
Rogue footage right here.
Cannot tell if people are being.
Look at this Rogue right now. Eventually, soon, maybe.
You know what? This makes me happy because this reminds me of early 2000s comic book movies when anyone that looked like anyone on the internet was like, "Oh my God, it's Gambit!"
It's Mephisto.
Early 2000s. This just stopped. This
Where is this?
We had a lull period of this not happening for like 2 years.
It's back.
It's back.
But I liked it when it was early internet and you had to like take screenshots manually. This is not Rogue.
There she is. There's Rogue. There's Rogue.
Rogue is a huge Jets fan.
Yeah, she is.
Canonically, green-ish shirt because Jets and white striking hair, not hipster hair, is Rogue.
She's just known for this throwaway joke.
And look at her Cerebro headphones. Certainly must be Rogue.
Watch her actually be Rogue, though. Watch the Marvel folks be snickering at all of us behind the scenes right this second.
This is Jean Grey and Rogue's debut.
Mm-hmm. But what does her shirt say?
New York.
Jets.
Really? Really?
Yes.
Also in this same frame, emergency exit, break glass with Hammer, Justin Hammer, Sam Rockwell returns confirmed. Guys, Sam Rockwell and Rogue are in this frame, if you look closely.
Actually, this is confirmation that it's Justin Hammer in the suit right now.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
And driving the tank.
Uh-huh. Perfect. Thank you, the Chad. We appreciate
The idea that they would keep... I mean, it could be Rogue, but it could also not be the person who is actually going to play actual Rogue in the X-Men movie.
It's true.
Like how they did Jubilee in the X-Men movies, or Kitty Pryde.
Or Peter Parker and Iron Man.
Or Peter Parker and
How
Iron
they
Man.
retconned that to make it Peter Parker.
That wasn't a retcon. That was the
That
plan
was totally
all
the
along.
plan from the beginning when they didn't have rights.
That was the original concept for Iron Man. Was like, what if there's this little kid who's Spider-Man?
And one day he'll be Spider-Man.
But the way it happens, an Iron Man origin story that involves him, none.
Cast a brunette boy.
I want eggs.
All right, Seattle KO.
We're almost done, Craig.
Seattle KO has an egg in his name. Thank you, Seattle. Bucky Barnes NC in moderating the live chat said Sadie could be Shathra.
No. No, Bucky, you're fired. Sorry, you're going to be unemployed now from being a moderator.
Oh, bummer. Bummer.
Or we'll just demote you. We just can't pay you as much now.
Yeah. So,
how much do we pay him?
Cut it in half, from 0 to half a 0.
Ooh, that means he's going to have to start paying us.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
yeah.
Bucky,
that's bad,
you,
Bucky.
You owe us.
you owe us 50 cents, Bucky.
Sorry, Buck. All right. Well, appreciate you, Seattle KO, for reiterating that and helping out Bucky in the chat. Mr. I Crappin' Shits. A traditional German name. Koi, as a cat lover, I'm loving this shirt. Rest in peace, sweet Spidey cat.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I miss my dude. It's been 2 months today, and it's been the longest 2 months of my life. It feels like years. And yeah, I miss him dearly. I'm almost to the point where I want to like go hang out with other cats. I haven't like been able to see another cat without just crying. I went on a walk. I go on a lot of night walks, and there was this really cute street cat, and it was the first cat I saw that it'd make me immediately sad. So I know I'm gonna donate his medicine and some like stuff to a shelter where I adopted him, like where I rescued him from. But I think the day I'm gonna do that, I want to like reenact that Catwoman scene. I just want to like vibe with cats. So I'm almost to the place where I can do that.
Did you know in other countries they eat cats?
Yeah, I'd kill those people. Like, with my bare hands.
That's racist.
I accept that. You know, that's the kind of racism I support.
I accept that.
That is, you know, if I'm going to find my Venn diagram with the nerdrotics of the world, that's the racism I stand by.
I accept that.
Yep. With my bare hands.
All right. And with my bare hands, I welcome Kai Hoggard back into the chat. Ned seems... And thank you, Kai. Ned seems like he figured it out already in the last scene. No, I mean, they're trying to figure it out.
That's why he's got 3,000 shares on his Instagram posts and 35 comments.
Guys, Peter Parker Spider-Man. What? 35 comments.
Everybody share it. Who is Peter Parker? What? Oh my God, what if they reveal him and then other people named Peter Parker show up and they're like, this is ruining my life now. This has really made things inconvenient for me. People think I'm Spider-Man.
There's a really cool twist in Ultimate Spider-Man where an article is written by... Oh, I don't know if I want to give this away. It's really cool, but it's a year old. There's a twist on Ben Reilly in the comics.
La 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 la.
And they do something
La,
like
la,
that. That's
la,
awesome.
La la la.
You're safe.
La,
I won't
la,
reveal
la.
it.
No, I can't hear you. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
La,
not
la, la,
through
la.
your headphones.
La 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 la.
Presses what I'm saying down into your ears more.
It's like that scene in Ghostbusters where like the loud thing happens and he covers his eyes.
Shockbite, the difference between a cat and a pig is more delicious.
The dichotomy of Coy. The dichotomy. All right. Hey, what do we got? We got freaking DJ Exquisite is up next. Wicca Wicca what? Much love to all you guys. Coy with the crazy knowledge. Holy shit. Can you believe it's our first Spider-Man getting a 4th film?
It is crazy to think about that. Like we got so close to Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 4 that there was like casting, and now it's actually a Spider-Man 4.
But it would be his, what, 6th appearance? Right?
Yeah, 2 Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Those are the only things he's appeared in, right?
Civil War, 6th, 7th?
Oh my God, 7. Yeah.
7th appearance?
He's got to play him 7 times.
Well, that's cool. I remember when Hugh Jackman like played Wolverine for the 5th time, and it was like unprecedented. Now it's like, sorry, this is your life.
Yeah.
Like that is, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, buddy.
I hope he does the trilogy, and I hope he wants to. I hope Tom Holland like wants to keep doing this, because he said he wants to like be a dad and stop.
It just doesn't feel like a traditional trilogy of films, or even a 4th film of Spider-Man. You know, because it's because of the MCU interconnectivity, and then how like one film that's not a Spider-Man movie greatly affects the plot of another Spider-Man movie. So it doesn't have that traditional like
4th film
feeling. Like even the home trilogy doesn't feel like a home. Like I feel like I have to watch like a whole other movie in order to watch Far From Home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those movies themselves aren't a structured trilogy either.
That's my point. Yeah.
But not many quadrilogies feel like they all often feel like 3 plus 1. Like then it starts a
true.
Except Lethal Weapon 4. Like Lethal Weapon is the only quadrilogy I think of.
No, that's fair. It's I mean, I guess yeah. You get Pirates of the Caribbean. What is that, Saga? Once you're at 5.
But the Pirates of the Caribbean, the 4th one did the thing where like they're half of them aren't in it, and then they came back.
Yeah.
The 4th movie's often, I mean, Bourne. Jeremy Renner's the 4th one. 4th movies are usually a weird pivot, except Lethal Weapon, the best quadrilogy.
Did you
Matrix,
know?
another one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
No, but that 4th one's like, boink.
It's true.
Do you know that Alien gave us the word quadrilogy?
Did it really?
Tetralogy is the actual word for a 4 installment thing, but quadrilogy, they just made that box set of movies. And
I love that I've been quoting a box set for my entire life, John.
Hell yeah.
John just IMDb trivia in my brain.
Love that. No,
Wow.
I would do it too. I didn't learn that. for a long time.
Quadrilogy.
Yeah, the Alien quadrilogy. Yeah.
What a great film to launch a word.
A quadrille is a kind of dance, but anyway. Riley Payne, back in action. Thank you, Riley. Hey, fellas, any villains you like in Spidey 2 and 3, the upcoming ones that haven't yet been made?
Yeah. Venom and Kraven. Not the fucking ones that we
Not
have
Aaron
in-
Taylor Johnson.
No, not those ones. Although I am excited for Tom Hardy's animated Spider-Man Venom movie. Or whatever the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
That sounds like a pretty cool.
Seth Rogen producing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
really?
I heard he's getting attached.
That'd be pretty
Yeah.
cool. But I think Kraven absolutely should be Kraven versus the Tom Holland Spider-Man would be pretty. I'm just Kraven fucking versus any Spider-Man at this point would be pretty awesome to actually witness. So yeah, I think we should get Kraven in. Aaron Taylor Johnson, he's fine, whatever. But they could probably do crazier.
I want a proper Venom badly. I've wanted that for a very long time. But Spider-Man's villain, like his rogues gallery is incredible. Like that's the thing with Spider-Man. Is like there's an infinite well of characters to pull from. I'd love to see the Clone Saga one day.
I haven't gotten Black Cat.
We haven't gotten Black Cat, and we've almost gotten her as many times as the 4th Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Felicity
That's
Jones
right.
was cast.
She was fucking yeah. She's in Amazing Spider-Man
Yeah.
2. Oh my god.
Felicity
forgot about
Jones
that.
was cast. Anne Hathaway was cast as Black Cat before she was Catwoman.
Wow, I don't even remember the Anne Hathaway one.
She was well. She wasn't. That was for Spider-Man 4. They never filmed it. She was going to be Black Cat, and
really?
John Malkovich was going to be Vulture.
I know the John Malkovich one. I didn't know about
Anne
Black
Hathaway
Cat.
was cast, and then a year later was cast as Catwoman.
Oh, damn, that's nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, we've almost gotten a lot of great characters. But yeah, for me, Venom, I'd love to see Clone Saga. Black Cat would be great. I'd love to see some obscure ones like Vermin or Carrion. Hobgoblin would be cool since we can't do Green Goblin really since he's met Green Goblin.
They did Shocker pretty dirty.
Yeah, they did.
They had
Even though there was 2 of them.
They had 2 Shockers.
And
neither
neither
one
of them got to be Shocker.
Neither of them was impactful.
Both the guys from the Spooky Elevator movie, Logan Marshall
Oh,
Green
yeah.
and Bokeem Woodbine, are both in the elevator in the Spooky Elevator movie.
You know, I think that's the reason they couldn't have Tom Hardy's Venom crossover with Spider-Man is because he looks too much like Logan Marshall Green. Be like, wait, isn't that your Shocker? No, it's Venom.
Also, the true answer to this question is Man Spider. Anyway,
Obviously, Man Spider.
Let's go to the kid.
You know who you'd like? Demo Goblin.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like you're a Demo Goblin guy.
Dude, I gotta look up this Demo Goblin.
After the next question, you gotta, actually look up Demo Goblin real quick. This is gonna be your guy.
Whoa!
Is that not the most John character?
Heck yeah!
That's
right.
Demo Goblin.
All right, forget everything you thought I loved about Man Spider.
Yeah, this guy literally is Halloween incarnate. Like he drives a flying goblin guider.
Oh my god!
He teams up with Doppelganger, who is a 6-armed spider, much like Man Spider. Also teams up with Shriek.
This is so many things I love. This is almost as good as Solomon Grundy.
Yeah, I'll give you a Demo Goblin deep dive.
Dude, hell is yeah, Coy. I'm gonna super chat. Recommend me all of the Demo Goblin comics. The Kid Caden 06. Thank you for chiming in. If you look below Spider-Man on the wide shot with the hand, it looks like people were edited out. Specifically, Ben Urich edited out. Karen Page edited out. Luis edited out. Ant-Man not edited out. He's just too small to see.
Punisher, known for flying.
Yes,
Got a
they
jetpack.
fly now.
Yeah, he's got the jetpack from Kick-Ass. I do think it's Daredevil. I'm very hopeful. Very hopeful.
Yes, good eye. Good eye, all you eagle-eyed viewers.
I mean, they are abusing the hell out of Charlie Cox, man. And he's fucking
He looks
cut now.
Yeah,
oh
dude,
my
he looks
God.
so jacked.
He's so buff now.
Yeah, very excited.
All right. Kenya King wants to know, what's on Banner's wrist in the college lecture scene? Coy.
I assume it is a. Remember the last time we saw him? He was in a cast.
It's a Hulk inhibitor.
So I think it could be a Hulk inhibitor. It could be a healing thing. Remember, he got that's the arm he snapped with. That's the Gauntlet arm, yo. That man saved the universe snapping that hand.
But he was in She-Hulk and he's in Smart Hulk mode this entire time.
Yeah, but didn't he have something on his arm? I think that's to heal his hand.
I don't
forever.
think he does in She-Hulk, does he?
I was so distracted by Scar, my new favorite character. I didn't notice.
Yeah, is he going to explain that he has a son?
That's what he's going to talk about that whole class.
In She-Hulk, he left the planet.
Yeah.
And then he came back with a son. And now he's just a professor.
Ignoring his kid.
I think I don't like how they're steering away from all this great setup.
So much great setup. He went out to get a thing of milk. And he never came home.
I think it's a Hulk inhibitor thing.
Okay. I think I assumed it was tied to the gauntlet because his arm got jacked up.
According to a quick search, he is seen wearing it in She-Hulk, but I would need to go
But not as Hulk.
really verify that. No.
Do you ever
So maybe he has it because when he's human, he's got the cast and
Is
stuff.
he ever Mark Ruffalo in the She-Hulk show?
Can't afford that. Yeah, no.
But yeah, this is
Can't
to help.
afford to just see Mark Ruffalo.
We need
to pay
We can only
millions on
afford all
CGI.
this CGI. Yeah, it says it's to help him heal while he's human, in his human form.
Okay.
So it just depends on whether or not we believe the internet.
Wait, how do you know that? Where'd you get that information?
I searched it, and this was the result.
He wears that in the show? I don't recall him ever wearing that.
I would have to check to make sure that this isn't some gobbledygook, honestly.
I don't think you ever see him as Mark Ruffalo in the She-Hulk show. It's all right, John. We're getting hung up on something really.
I need to know.
I'm sorry.
I need to
I got
know.
distracted myself.
Yes.
My computer's about to
Yes, Mark Ruffalo Hulk does appear according to this. So I don't think he does. Wow. Just doubt the internet then. Fine. See if I care. Anyhow, Kenya King, that's what we think, but we don't know. So
I'm pretty sure they're like in the first episode they're driving in a car together.
yeah.
And he's got that
not
thing on.
hulked. Yoshimitsu from Tekken, very cool character. Thank you for chiming in. Unrelated, but can't wait to see Coy and only Coy, not Greg, specifically on movie fights.
Wow. That's messed up.
It's a long super chat to just go, Greg. Monday. Monday. Very excited about it. That's like one of my favorite shows to do when I was gone for 7 years. It's the only place I can use my speed talking. So
He wears it in the Hulk She-Hulk show.
amazing.
Hey,
I remembered the one scene that has Mark Ruffalo in it.
which one? What scene?
It's very early. It's the first
in the
episode where they're
car?
driving in the car together. Yeah, and he's wearing it there.
There it is, canon. But yeah, speed talking is my favorite thing. I don't get to use most places, so movie fights, I missed it. Very excited to be back.
Hell yeah.
When do you film?
Already filmed. Airs Monday.
Oh, can you tell us who won?
I could. I have the ability. I won't.
You don't want to spoil it right now?
Spoil the end of a
I mean, they just had a movie fights episode.
Yeah.
I think
the
you and
Oscars.
You know, if I had
Anya-
just read the chat, you guys would have answered everything. I already fucking had to jog my memory about it, and I forgot. Oh yeah, there's a lot of you guys who are
all in the
who are
chat
all
telling you
there
exactly.
yelling at me, saying like, "He's in the show. He wears it."
Are you saying over 1,000 people that are dedicated enough to be 3 hours into a live stream about Spider-Man might know the answer to your question?
Sorry, guys, should have paid attention.
Nah, dude. You're good. You're so money. You're so money. Thank you, Yoshimitsu. And you and Anya should exchange your vows as a movie fight. Yeah.
Like 7 pages.
Multis? Thank you for chiming in. Love you guys. Do y'all think the film will explain the multiverse situation and why Doctor Strange is absent?
Nope, I don't think they'll explain it at all. I think they're going to try to like steer away from that just a little bit.
I think they'll let the Mark Ruffalo moment be the acknowledgement of it, but they won't dive in. I think they'll be like, the line in the trailer is cute. Like, oh, I know you. Like, what's your name again? Like, it's implied.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're going to go into it.
No. I think they want to make it a good establishment that this is different from those films.
And the movie's doing a lot.
And Doctor Strange was a very big part of No Way Home.
And the movie's got enough to juggle without ramifications of multiversal. And it's been 4 years.
It has.
Yeah, to keep it street level, even though they have, I think Jean Grey will provide that. It's not magic, but because it's mutation is what Jean Grey is. So, and Hulk is science. Like at the end of the day, as much as like the powers will give off some type of sci-fi supernatural sense, I think that's the thing. Is like Doctor Strange provides the supernatural side, where this will be keeping it street level. Anything that creates more science speak is the way to do it. And I think Doctor Strange takes it out of that realm, and then it won't feel street level anymore.
I agree.
There, I said something.
Hey.
Greg said things too.
You might think
I'm hanging in there, guys.
You
I'm
are
hanging in
normal.
there. My back hurts. I'm like falling
It's
apart.
11.
I'm
Like,
falling
we've been
apart.
talking nonstop for like 5 hours.
And you are all product of mutation. Caroline Rose, thank you for chiming in. Just stop by to say love the
Oh,
content
thanks, Caroline.
and the channel.
Oh, thank you, Caroline. Oh, thank you for such a generous super chat, too. Thank you, Caroline.
Your reactions are always so great. Keep it up.
Wait, Caroline, I wanted to shout you out. I've seen you comment a bit. I think she's comment on. Can you? I'm just gonna go closer to the screen. Caroline Rose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like a couple of people I wanted to shout out in the comments. I think you're one of them who I've seen comment quite a bit. I think in our Bridgerton videos, perhaps. I'm not sure. I'll look it up.
Coy's looking it up.
Caroline!
That's how the Outcast song starts.
Thank you,
Anyhow,
Caroline.
thank you, Caroline. We really appreciate you. Attack of the Mushi. Thank you for chiming in. Calling it now, MJ discovers on her own again that Peter is Spider-Man by finding the key to the city in his apartment. That's not bad.
Oh, I would love if that's a mechanism. And she's like, this doesn't open anything.
I've tried every
It's
lock.
some sort of metaphor.
Every door.
The symbolism is failing me.
I
It's
feel like it'd be really funny if he just leaves that key to the city lying around his apartment.
What I think that key is.
he stuffs
is-
it down the front of his pants in a humorous, trying to bulk himself up scene. Yeah.
So we recently had a new negotiation with Sony and Marvel, which means Sony and Disney. And that key, I think, will represent the beginning of a new trilogy wherein Spider-Man begins the Kingdom Hearts live-action movement. And that's actually a Square Enix Easter egg that leads to a video game revolution, and the film becomes multiversal between Doomsday and the entire shared video game universe to come. So that key actually means more than anything. That's right.
Yeah.
High five, Coy. Kingdom Hearts
Kingdom Hearts
references
reference.
unite.
That's right. That's right.
I was going to do that, but you beat me to it because you're the king. Thank you.
Doom of Hearts.
Thank you, Moshi. The Jen abides. Love you, Jen. Thanks for chiming in, being so generous. I am so excited to see what Destin Daniel Cretton is going to do with this movie. Looks amazing so far. Hugs to you all. Miss you guys. And extra hugs to Koi. Love the Spider-Cat shirt.
Jen, you're such a sweetheart. Next live event, you better bring us a lot of candy and goodies and good snacks.
Would you guys come to an event in Burbank? We asked it last week, and we asked Jen, snacks?
Burbank event.
Get him.
Burbank event. There's a gun range out here.
There are a lot of
A lot of
excited.
gun stores.
You gotta come to the gun range. We're gonna fire a bunch of guns at each other. It's
You
gonna be
guys-
a really fun time,
If
guys.
you guys know the four of us, because I'm including Alex in this, you know that we love guns.
we love guns. Every day we just keep shooting at each other like, I'm gonna get you.
We're like, you know what's
I'm
the
gonna
best
get you.
amendment? The second one, because guns. Second one's guns.
Second one.
Second was guns.
It really should be called the first.
Yeah, because I mean,
it's that good.
it's just the first one. We were like, we got to get the other stuff out of the way, but then it gets good. It's like a
Yeah.
sequel. It's a good sequel.
Yeah.
Second Amendment.
rare the second one's better than the first. But yeah,
here we are.
It's
Here we are.
It's true.
Yeah.
It really is.
In the town we're in right now, you can't open a tattoo parlor, but there are many gun stores.
Feel good about that, you know?
That makes more sense.
I wouldn't
you're
want
saying it like it's
small
weird.
holes in my body. I'd want big ones. Guns.
Yeah. If I'm going to put holes in myself,
They
I'm
better
going
be
all the
sizable.
way.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
No gallows humor here. Hey,
Punisher.
Ethan T. That's true.
What's a gallows?
I see a lot of Punisher stickers around. Ethan T. from the gallows. Hi, gents. Hi
Hi.
to you. Not been doing good mentally, and you guys help more than you could ever know. Please never stop and keep being awesome. Never change. Love you all. It's very kind.
Glad
Ethan
we
T.
can
I
help.
Hope you're doing all right.
I
out there.
hated Better Man.
Ah. Ah.
You've ruined Ethan T valuing us.
Ethan T is gonna send another super chat.
No,
My day is
I
ruined.
haven't seen it. Dude, I'm sorry I haven't been doing good mentally. Obviously, I've been great. Did I tell you how I got plenty of sleep last night? Then I went on a run to try to sleep. Did I tell you that?
I tell you about when I see cats, I just cry.
It's
going great.
I'm doing good. Corey said he's a racist on this stream. And I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry for what you're going through.
Just throws in that, just pivots back. Don't know
But
when to laugh.
Don't
No
worry.
time's
We're
appropriate.
gonna take you to the gun range.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. We love you, Ethan T.
Much love. We appreciate you.
Hassan Taleb, thank you for chiming in. Do you recommend the BND run by Dan Slott?
It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Slott is one of the most prolific Spider-Man writers, and he does a lot volume-wise. I like about half of it, so it's tricky because, like, there are times I'm like, man, but he's really impactful. A lot of the stuff does work. There are better runs, in my opinion, but it's a really fun one, and it's going to tie in thematically to certain elements of this. I don't think this is an adaptation of Brand New Day, but...
This is nowhere near an adaptation of Brand New Day.
So, like, don't expect that when you read it, but...
It's
thematically,
it's a good title use, but oh my god, there's nothing in this trailer.
yeah,
was
you
like,
won't see a moment
Brand New Day right here.
because none of the characters exist yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, don't expect it to be the comic, but also it's a fun thematic tie.
But the big part of Brand New Day that can be tied in is the Vigilante Registration Act, though.
Yeah,
Because that's a big part of Brand New Day, especially in the beginning. And yeah, if that's carrying over from Daredevil, then you get some of your tie-ins. But,
Yep.
Yeah.
and I think that's going to be important for mutants, which is another reason I think Gene.
Plus, the movie's going to start with him waking up going, ah, what a brand new day to be Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Maguire. All right, King R.
I took the subway here. It's far from home.
Oh, I don't have my wallet. I have no way home.
Oh.
My homecoming has been thwarted.
Infinity War.
Civil War. All right, here we go. King R. Thank you, King R, for chiming in. Do you think Venom will be in it? I am curious.
No.
No, I
next
think
question.
the symbiote will be teased, but no Venom.
No Venom.
No Venom.
No Venom.
They ain't got that momentum.
No Venom.
No Venom.
No Venom.
Not
Mr. Venom, no here.
No Venom.
Mr. Venom, he no here.
We've been going too long. We've lost our minds.
Venom.
Oh, no Venom.
No. you Venom. venom.
No Venom. No Mr. Eddie Brock. Thank you, King R.
Alan Richardson cast him.
JD Smooth. Thank you for chiming back in. Would love a Paradise reaction. That show is amazing.
You know, I've heard nothing but good things about that show.
It stars one of my favorite actors working, and I haven't seen it. Sterling K. Brown's incredible.
Martin? Yeah.
Yeah. He was one of my favorite parts of the whole Oscars, was his tiny little 2-minute skit. I thought he's got so much charm. Yeah, I love Sterling K. Brown.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, people really love this. They act like it's the greatest thing that's ever existed next to Peaky Blinders.
You know what? If we do either of those P shows, I'll react to them. If you guys want me to go to Paradise or to Peaky, I'm there. Ready.
I mean, Paradise is more relevant.
Okay.
But I want to watch The Wire.
I've never seen The Wire either.
On my own.
Michael B. Jordan's in that.
Is
Oscar
he?
winner Michael B. Jordan.
And Idris Elba.
He took a role that I think Chadwick Boseman did. Like they kind of turned a character into another character, and it was Chadwick like kind of passing the torch to Michael B. Jordan. If I remember
really?
correctly. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. The Wire. People like it. I haven't seen it.
Well, I appreciate that super chat, JD Smooth.
Yeah, appreciate
What a
you.
fun final super chat.
Appreciate
Maybe
you,
we'll let you know.
Jay
Thank
Dilla.
you.
That is so. We got a couple Streamlabs, but I think we're nearing the end of the monolith. Let's do this.
It's very kind, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Very kind.
You guys have been rocking. You guys have been riding with us. You guys have been doing the whole thing today.
Super chats are fun.
Super fun chat. Here we go. Here we go. All right. March 18th. That is today. Stefan, thank you for chiming in. All right. Steven says, absolutely loved the Dune trailer. That is the way to do a trailer. And was more than hyped for Avengers Doomsday, but now more hyped for Dune Part 3, going to see Project Hail Mary tomorrow. So good week for me. Love from the UK.
There's a lot going on.
Dude, Project Hail Mary is pretty good.
It was so funny to see Greg the next day after Project Hail Mary, and like all of Dune was like, "Hey, Project Hail Mary!" Like that's how I felt for days. Like I just had like references. It's so you just want to think about it and live in it.
I read the book last night. Couldn't sleep.
That's why I couldn't sleep.
That's why I had so much anxiety.
Rocky. I love that movie. I think it's so much why I love the movies, and it felt so good to watch a movie that when it ended, I had that feeling that I don't get in a lot of movies anymore. I just left like, cinema. I think a movie's really special.
Yeah, there's something inspiring about it, and I love how much Eva Mendes is promoting it.
Just comments on our page.
I don't know why she's promoting out of all Ryan Gosling's movies.
She's a producer on this, I think.
Oh, so she has a...
She's like, I have vested interest.
Yeah.
But I also think
unlike the other ones my husband has done.
I was going to say, that's why she was promoting Place Beyond the Pines and stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah,
she's in Place Beyond the Pines.
Yeah.
Back to one, everybody.
That's how they met.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
back to one.
Why was she promoting Too Fast, Too Furious?
Why is she promoting a movie?
It's
She's
so crazy. She promoted. Ryan wasn't even in that one.
Isn't she just married to Ryan Gosling? She acts.
She
what?
produced John Wick. No, that's Eva Longoria. Never mind.
But yeah, I think she.
Racist.
I hate
I
all
love
races.
discovering when you guys are racist.
Just
That's
yell at
right.
it.
It makes me so happy to know that
Sometimes
I know
Greg's
racist.
on the internet.
Sometimes I look in the mirror and think it's Coy. Because we're both white men.
We all look the same.
And we all look the same.
It's true.
Do we all look the same to you, Greg? Or because you have part white in you, you can't tell because you're one of us?
You're John.
It's a solid guess.
Yeah.
Got it right this time. We'll test him next time. But yeah, to your Project Hail Mary, it's excellent. Loved the Dune trailer as well. And yeah, this December is this year is crazy. Like now it started with Project Hail Mary. This year is just nuts the rest of the way.
You and Joe Rogan used the word crazy a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Boston thing. He grew up like
He
20
goes,
minutes from me.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
And you go, it's crazy.
He just elongates the A's and I kick back with it.
That's crazy.
There's like expressions that are very Boston that I never realized are. Like all set is apparently not a thing people say out here. You good? I'm all set. Like
You
it's a
go, money.
money.
You go, money.
What?
That's Koi saying most things. Enunciating.
Oh yeah, I see what you
Do I have like a cadence thing at the end? Like where I end it longer?
No, it just depends on the word.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you will do an inflection.
I always
Yeah.
I want to make sure people know I'm done
Yeah.
because I've been going a while.
Yeah, you'll be like, I didn't go because I didn't want to waste that much money.
I like to cue people up, like, and finish monologue.
Nice. I like
Because
that.
it's like, who knows how long I'll talk if I don't get stopped forever.
Just Khaleesi is asking
That's why
if
we
we're
have
colleagues or
guns.
colonizers.
We get you to stop with the guns. Forever.
Just Khaleesi is asking if we're colleagues or colonizers, Koi.
I'd like to think I'm a colleague, but we're the only race that picked our own potatoes. So
Wow.
as things go,
call a colleague.
as flavors of whites go, I think we're a pretty good one.
We're off white.
Of the whites. we did okay.
Gabriel MUFC, thank you for chiming in. Ordered my first comic ever. Nothing crazy, just some Archie. JK, nothing crazy, but I pre-ordered the Spider-Man Superman crossover comic. Also, Brand New Day is peak. Could be the best live-action Spider-Man movie to date for me. Love you guys.
I mean, any upcoming movie could be the best version of that ever. I could sit here and go, Avengers Doomsday. That might be the
Could be the
best
best
Avengers
Avengers
movie that's ever existed.
But I think the ingredients and the trailer have the potential.
No, I get what you. I'm just making funny. In a really demeaning way.
Yeah.
I want to make that clear.
Make it
There's
clear.
no fun gesture
No.
that happen. It is all pure insult.
Also, thank you for buying a comic book. I'm very excited for that Superman Spider-Man comic as well.
Yeah.
A lot of iconic artists drawing both those characters makes me happy.
Once you read it, if you keep the receipt, you can return it.
Yeah. That helps your local comic shop. That's how you support them.
Yeah, it
Theft.
keeps them busy.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to process. You got to do tasks. Look at all these. We did a lot of deals. Oh, we got them back. Comic books.
What's next here?
Anthony Cheeseman in the chat says that Koi isn't racist. He's like Jack Harlow. He just gets more black.
Is that a Jack Harlow thing?
Oh God, you haven't been on the internet today.
I've tried to not be on the internet lately.
Rubes, hey.
Is he
thank you for
Tarantino-ing? What's he doing?
He's getting blacker, apparently. I don't know. Go listen to the interview. There's a lot of commentary about it. He's trying not to say it, but he said it, and he's getting blacker. Anyway, Rubes, he just put out an R&B album. Rubes, hey. Sup, first super chat. Hell yeah. Welcome. Would love to see you referenced or adapted in a live action scene, similar to the ones we can see in the Spider-Man trailer.
You totally skipped over a lot of words. Sup, first super chat.
What are some comic book covers or page spreads would you love to see referenced or adapted in live action scenes, similar to the ones we can see in the Spider-Man trailer? I'd personally love to see a callback to Moon Knight number 200.
That's a fun question. I love that my favorite Spider-Man cover was referenced in Homecoming, that Spider-Man 33, Amazing Spider-Man 33. And in this one, we obviously got some iconic ones. I would love to see the Jim Lee X-Men #1 cover when we meet the new X-Men and they like zoom out and we just pan across and they're like fighting Magneto, that classic Jim Lee spread. That'd be dope. There is a Peter Parker Spider-Man number 98, I believe it is. Paul Jenkins wrote where Spider-Man is smashed into the ground. That'd be a cool image that sticks out.
God, I don't know covers at all.
I think some the Frank Miller Daredevil covers would be cool. Like those are pretty iconic. The Bullseye stabbing Elektra.
Surprised they never did the Karen Page one of Born Again.
She's practically like an original character now. Like Karen Page is not very Karen Page from the comic at this point. She's like a fellow detective. Like she's just
Yeah, she's got too much agency.
yeah. She left the kitchen.
Yeah. She left the kitchen.
Yeah, like that.
Should have left the kitchen in the trunk.
Like a true Karen.
That was a play on the Hell's Kitchen and the woman racism, sexism. This final chapter right there, I think that covers dope. One of my favorites, Amazing Spider-Man number 39. This is a comic that I hunted for years. It's Peter Parker being pulled behind the Green Goblin and he's unmasked. I'd love to see this reflected at some point. This took me forever to get a good quality copy of. I love that cover. I'm stuck in Spider-Man mode because we've been talking about Spider-Man for the last 5 hours. So these are all coming to mind.
These are all great pulls.
Yeah, these comics.
We appreciate you, Coy.
Quality covers. Quality covers, Coy.
Who's closing us out?
Oh, wait, one more. Shocker.
Let's
Can
go.
you
One
type in
more.
Shocker Long Way Down? This is a cover that I loved. This, I believe, is like a Vertigo type to try Spider-Man. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Miss Spider-Man, Long Way Down. No, it's not going to pop up. God dang it. I forget which issue it is. But there's this really cool Vertigo-inducing cover of Spider-Man, and the Shocker's like holding him by the hands, and he's about to like toss him off a building. Oh, well.
No, it doesn't look like any of these.
I'll let us do the last one. I'll see if I can find it.
All right. Well, anywho, thank you, Rubes. Nightwolf, thank you for chiming in, potentially closing us out after a little refresh here. Do you guys think they'll do a Stan Lee cameo in this movie
God,
achieved with AI?
Hope not. Please don't do that.
Get Seth MacFarlane to do it.
Oh, well, then if they can make it funny, then I'd be okay with that.
Definitely. He's Hugh Hefner again.
Yeah, no, I never want to see an AI Stan Lee. I think that it is ghoulish, and as much as he loved making cameos, he's not here anymore. So that I hope not.
I think it would be very anti-Stan Lee to do a Stan Lee AI cameo. Considering that he is the founder of Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Then you do an AI generated
this human
Stan Lee.
art form.
Yeah, I think that would be a really big insult to do to Stan Lee.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with AI cameo. I don't even like CGI recreations of actor cameos, but you know, yeah, no, thank you.
But rank the best ones.
Can't find that cover. Next time, I'll tell you guys all about it. That was fun. That was a dense live stream.
Alex, why don't you get in here and close us out?
Let's do it, Alex.
The only not on camera reject makes a cameo.
You're not going to close. You're not going to close us out.
No way.
She's gonna answer. She's gonna go back to one and answer all the questions.
All right, let's go out strong.
Okay.
Hey guys, I want to say thank you for
Appreciate being here.
everything you guys.
It's been a really good morning.
You were here with us.
We did a big Dune thing yesterday and a big Spider-Man thing today.
It's just,
And then
we're
we
not
just
we're not
did this live
used to being
stream.
on the lives
And it's
as
just- we
much
really
anymore,
thought
but this has been
as-
really.
You know, podcasts are really
Really
about
kind.
our own opinions and not
and-
talking over each other. And it's really just, it's nice to share.
I think it's important.
And
to
as a
connect
white
to-
man, I feel like you should know my opinion louder
Thanks.
than others. And I'm really glad that
I don't
we
think all
are
white people
here.
are racist.
And I think
but
that
I think a good amount
when
of
Greg
them can be from
doesn't
sometimes.
acknowledge race at all times, I get concerned
You
that he's
don't-
forgotten I was white.
You don't have to be white
So
to be
then
racist.
I think at the end of the day, who am I if
Yeah.
not Spider-Man?
But Karen Page belongs in the kitchen.
I think Hell's Kitchen is a metaphor for where women should be at all times. In hell or in the kitchen.
We live in a world with men. We are in hell.
Yeah. I'm going to go see my fiance on her birthday.
You guys couldn't hear what Alex said, and I'm not going to repeat it because she shouldn't be allowed to have a voice due to her gender.
Well, all right, gang. That'll do it.
We
for
just
us.
give people stuff to clip.
Yeah. Anyway, guys.
Thanks for all the love in the chat. You
we
guys
love
are amazing.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Screen Crush. We'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank you,
gang.
everyone who's been here with us. This is a crazy morning. We'll see you guys.
Woo! Woo! Shouts out to some additional needle drops here. I'm gonna shout out Tiptoe. I'm gonna shout out the Iron Maiden Bone Temple needle drop. I'm gonna shout out the Tom Waits needle drop in Knives Out 3. Ready, Steady, Go, Oakenfold. It's in a Jason Bourne movie. It's in a bunch of movies. Tiptoe Through the Tulips in City. So Also a bunch of really good like Wes Anderson needle drops. Yeah. Rob Zombie plus people got good needle drops in the movie. But still comment them.